Hey guys, welcome back to another stream, and today I'm more than positive this should be the last stream of Professor Layton Business Weeks, right? Yeah, we are back on it. Honestly, it's not been rough. There's definitely been some highlights. There have been some very good moments. I think my problem is there's just some moments are a bit wacky for no reason. I think we're fine. We're in a good place now. But yeah, last time we essentially figured out that Darkcore is the Great Witch of the Eldritch Woods, but we're still arguing that Espelle is the actual Great Witch, if that makes sense. So yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot. We're actually on the last chapter. We actually finished chapter 9. But yeah, Layton's still arguing that Espelle is the actual Great Witch Gazelle. Turns out we had a surprise witness for hands, the victim himself, storyteller. I actually forgot about that, yeah. And again, nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah, I forgot that the storyteller. I mean, we knew he was alive, because obviously we saw him with Layton. But yeah, he's just turned up at the trial. So this is going to be very interesting to see where it goes. Oh, I couldn't read it earlier. The secrets behind Labyrinthia, the legendary fires, witches, magic, and finally, Bizarre. The veil was just about to be lifted off these mysteries once and for all. How does this calming guy play an factor in all this? Okay, everybody, it's high time we end this. Let's give Labyrinthia a fresh start. It deserves and solve the mysteries. Okay, sure. I've just cut my nails as well because I've chipped 2 of them. They're really short though. Just grabbing the air. Right, epilogue. I hope I have more. Wait, actually. I don't know quite what to say. Do I have 5 lives? Of course I don't. Shit, that's bad actually. I don't quite know what to say. I am truly shocked to see the storyteller again, alive and well. This was unexpected by me too, as I did not plan to appear before you all again. I was convinced that you would all see the last of me at the parade. But this is the trial for your murder, and you're alive. Yeah, see? No one was killed, so let's call the whole thing off and never have witch trials again. Whoa, Maya. Take it easy, we're still in court, remember? It's true, yeah. But what's the point of this? The storyteller wasn't killed. Yeah, valid, I agree. My balls are wet. Espelle would never do anything to harm her dad.
Objection.
If only it was as simple as that to end this trial. However, it is not this fair. But Professor, search your memory, and you will know why the reason why. The crime Miss Cantabella is accused of is not just murder. The purpose of the Witches' Court is to sentence the witches for what they are. Isn't that right, Mr. Storyteller? I fully intend to expose the true identity of Bizarre, and this would not be possible. But you, Mr. Storyteller, on the witness stand. I see. And so, you assumed the role of an Inquisitor just to lure me here. Be that as it may, the Inquisition still maintains that Espelle Cantabella is the Great Witch Bizarre. Dad? It's been a long time, Espelle. 4 years, in fact. You must be experiencing many hardships, living amongst the town folks. This daughter of mine never fits in with the others, no matter how hard she tries. If you were a good dad, then maybe it would have helped. No, it wasn't quite like that. There were people who supported me. Aunt Patty was very kind, and the customers who came to our bakery were nice to me. I'm happy to hear that. I want to watch over you ever since you left for the town. But in the end, I failed to do so. I had no idea on what was happening to you. I am very sorry, Espelle. Oh, Dad. You don't need to apologize to me for anything. It's me that owes you an apology. I was trying to hurt you. It was all my fault, not yours. There's no reason for you to blame yourself. Dad, I'm happy we got to talk. Espelle. I was so busy writing everyone's stories that we stopped talking to each other. Before, it was different. You used to have time for me. Please forgive me. Why did it have to come to this? Storyteller. It's time to put everything in order now. Townsfolk and your daughter deserve to know the truth. The truth about yourself and the story. Yes, I suppose it's time I told you the truth. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Storyteller. Let us begin. In this trial, I shall be judge. That's how a trial works. Understood. The witness shall testify. People of Labyrinthia who have gathered in this court, I will now tell you the true story. Many of you will certainly find it hard to believe and difficult to accept. Nevertheless, I shall ask you, I ask you to please lend an ear and listen with open minds. Isabella, my dear daughter, I ask you to do the same too. Ooh. Where are we going with this? Is he just gonna be like, yeah, she is? Like, cause he didn't, how he wrote it, he expected Lady Kira, no, not Lady Kira, he expected Kira to be the one who was blamed as the Great Witch, but now it's obviously his daughter, and that's something he didn't predict. So what is the truth? Although you may know me as the Storyteller, I have one more identity. I'm the president of LABYRINTHIA Inc. President? This whole town, sort of Labyrinthian's research. Oh, it's a research facility. One of Labyrinthia's, research facilities. It may be hard for you to comprehend. This land is rich in very special substance, which affects everyone who lives here. This substance enables the manipulation of people's minds, and that is what Labyrinthia is researching. The experiment began 10 years ago. Townsfolk all became test subjects. So everyone got bored here, I'm assuming? Oh dear. I don't understand. What does it all mean? I don't quite understand what I've just heard. Do not blame you. I suppose all the townsfolk are just as confused. Labyrinthia is an artificial town created entirely by me. But, of course, as artificial as it may be, it is the reality for those that live here. For the past 10 years, I have been bringing in the illusion of life by writing the story. I am lost for words. It feels as if the whole world has been turned on its head. Your Honor, it is certainly not an easy matter to grasp this new situation at once. Regardless, I suggest we hear more of what the witness has to say. Yes, I agree. Let's continue. The defense may begin the interrogation. Thank you, Your Honor. Well, that's not good. Oh. Yeah, okay. There's Labyrinthia. I'm saving here because I don't want to do all that again. I kind of wish we did a bit more of the puzzles, but honestly, it's fine. Right, let's press.
Hold it!
This is too much. I don't even know where to start. Labylum Inc. That's a name that I've heard before. It's a global pharmaceutical company with headquarters in England. If memory serves me right, it was founded by Arthur Cantabella. Layton, that would have been great information, actually. That would have been great. Indeed, that is my true name. Are you familiar with that, Mr. Wright? No. Sure, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard of Labylum Inc., of course. Labylum Inc. is known for developing a completely harmless anesthetic about 20 years ago. Oh, got an itchy eyeball. It is now widely used in hospitals all around the world. The company is also working on various other plant-derived sedatives, revolutionizing medicine. Oh, it makes sense by the alchemist then, because he was the one who made like sleeping pills and stuff. Oh my god, my eyeball. Jesus Christ. I suppose I should be surprised by your vast knowledge, Mr. Layton.
Objection!
Oh, that's irrelevant. The fact is just based on the real world we're from, the Labyrinthia. The real world, Mr. Wright. Then, what would you call the world we're in right now? Do you think this is a fantasy? No, that's not quite what I meant. Mr. Wright, I do not mean to be so rude as to presume I know what thoughts run through your head. Excuse me. However, Labyrinthia is certainly not a place within a book or in the past. Labyrinthia is a part of the world we know. So how did these two get sucked in? Oh. What? But how could a town like this exist in the real world? Do you think it's impossible? Why would that be? Are you saying that everyone who knows about this unusual town like this, are you saying that everyone who would know about an unusual town like this if it existed? I'm still confused because obviously there's definitely a memory wiping of some sort. My milk's being ready to collect and hidden. There must be some memory wiping, but why will Layton and Luke find them? It's something like that. Anyway, it would be on a map at least. No, I'm afraid that cannot be so. Jesus Christ. Put a phone down. Oh. This town is not marked on any maps. It doesn't officially exist. What do you mean? The answer is quite simple.
Hold it!
This whole town's a research facility? Yes. This whole area is a private property of LABYRINTHIA Inc. So they all own all this land then? That is what Labyrinthia is not. That is why Labyrinthia is not marked on any maps, and people from the outside cannot enter. We have taken measures to ensure that this town is not noticed by local residents. What measures are you talking about? Consider the fact that magic is supposed to exist in this town. Perhaps special mechanisms that were used to create magic also serve to conceal Labyrinthia. There are limits to what magic shades are capable of producing on their own, after all. That is not the case indeed. The magic in this town has been feasible owing to the latest technology. Made feasible, sorry. Technology? Tricks! I could not believe this. However, there is one question. There is no industry in Labyrinthia. How do you obtain necessary commodities? Very observant, aren't you? All commodities are regularly shipped in by sea. A young man once made his way here on a freighter and took a spell out of town of Carmine. That was Carmine Accidente, a friend of mine. I see. But is something on this scale really possible? As you might suspect, it is beyond the power of Labyrinthia Inc. to keep a facility this size a secret for so long. Labyrinthia is a project co-funded by the British government. What? It's a government project? Well, what would be their stakes in this? My thoughts exactly. It's all because of my beliefs. His beliefs? Oh, by the way. Yes, Your Honor. What is a research facility? I've never heard of anything like that before. Oh, yes. That was careless of me. Naturally, you wouldn't know what it means. How should I explain it? This whole town is like my creation. Oh, that's what it was about. In other words, it's all your story. That makes it all clear. So we're gonna miss, Your Honor. Getting back to the topic. An important reason why we have been chosen to build such a facility here.
Hold it!
Oh, special substance? What does it actually do? This area has been isolated since ancient times, developing its own unique culture. There are underground ruins on the verge of the town. We found writings there, presumably left by the natives of this town. A bell was supposed to be there. A bell that was supposed to be there was missing. So you've seen the ruins. I suspect that you would find them. But perhaps you have also noticed that everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition. Oh, peculiar condition, you say? I can't just sit here quietly like a patient old man when you're saying such things. Did they all volunteer and then got like knocked out and then basically live this life? What kind of conditions is this? If you right to know. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon the sound of a certain metal being struck. Metal? What kind of metal? Pure silver. And so, there's not a single object made of silver in LABYRINTHIA. Well, I think about it, that's true. Just imagine the disaster a fancy dinner would be if everyone fainted whenever they used silver cutlery. This condition is an integral part of magic. How so? All inhabitants of Eldritch Woods carry small silver bells. I see now. The shades ring the bells when they need to create an illusion of magic. Oh my gosh! That makes sense why he was knocked out. I thought they'd just somehow beat his ass. Everyone present falls unconscious, and the shades set to their work. Oh! Look at where the shade's hands was! So that's the secret of the time-stealing magic Darkle told us about. How are they mentioned? She had a small bell with her when she saw her. We saw her back in the marketplace. We've been researching this condition at LABYRINTHIA. And finally, we discovered its cause. It was the groundwater. Water caused it. The groundwater contains a certain unique substance found in the soil of this area. So if you drink that water, you get this silver allergy thing? But of course we've been drinking it. It's impossible to live without water. Of course. That's why everyone who lives here has the condition. Oh dear. You needn't worry. The condition is harmless, especially as silver is unknown to the townsfolk. Something's still not quite right there. The sound of silver bells makes people pass out. Why don't the shades pass out too? Although the effects of the substance in groundwater is powerful, it doesn't last long. The condition will vanish after a day or so without drinking water. Oh, that's convenient. That substance's effects aren't limited to humans, and also affect plants to a great extent. Plants are affected by it. Our researchers focus on plants rather than humans.
Hold it!
That was really scary. Just what is this about? The substance enters the groundwater, affecting organisms that consume it. I can't lie, his voice has changed like 3 times. It's been so inconsistent. People who drink it daily acquire that odd condition. They fall unconscious upon hearing the sound of silver metal. Yes. Although, the substance in the groundwater also has a tremendous effect on plants. Wildflowers in the area contain a certain poison. Upon my beard, poison! This poison does not harm the body. It has the effect of manipulating the mind. So it brainwashes people. Ah, that's how a spell has been brainwashed. I've been writing stories for 10 years. The title of the story is Historia LABYRINTHIA. The ink that I used to write it was made from those plants. Oh Nick, do you remember how funny the ink smelled? That was the gas released when the ink evaporates. And that's where the trick is. What? Does that inhale the gas become extremely susceptible to a suggestion? You mean brainwashing? Believe anything they are told, or anything they read, or if it's strange or unrealistic. Will be imprinted into their minds as the truth. That was the true purpose of the parades. Pages of the story, written in that special ink, were regularly distributed among the townspeople. It was done so that everyone would be in a state of hypnosis. Indeed. The creation of the fully controlled town and with its inhabitants subjected to long-term hypnosis. That was one of the topics of our research. Then, the story that is written here in the Historia LABYRINTHIA. You could call it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Realized with the shades of work, and the hypnotic effect of the ink vapors. This is what? How it was all this time. Oh. Labyrinthia used hypnosis to control all these people. I don't believe the government was supporting that. Yeah, that's wild. It's a bit insane. I'm gonna save now. Just because we've done a lot of talking. 11 minutes, actually. It's not that much since I last saved. I'm worried it's going to do the thing again, though, that I'm going to have to repeat the whole thing. All the people subject to this experiment have been living in this time. No. We started with a few people, gradually getting more and more. I said that I'm afraid of what the answer to this question might be. But where did these people come from? You haven't resorted to abduction by any chance, have you? Of course not. Every test subject signed a contract with Labyrinthia. To have their memories erased and be used like pawns in a story. The current inhabitants of this town have one thing in common. We're all dissatisfied with their lives and wanted to start anew. Getting about their mistakes, forsaking unwanted identities. There are more people like that out there than you may think. They have all agreed to participate in our research. Well, that's insane. It's not as unreasonable as you suggest. We give them a new identity, a chance to start their life again. In return, they subject themselves to hypnosis and live in the town as our test subjects. In order for this purpose to be project to be possible, suppress their memories of the past, including the memories of signing the contract. So ultimately, they are not aware of what's going on. I couldn't agree more. I had no idea what's going on. We make it clear, Mr. Wright. We do not erase their memories, we suppress them. They will regain their memories of life before Labyrinthia once their contract is over. So this place was uninhabited before you started this research 10 years ago? No. Clearly not. You managed to keep everyone in the state of hypnosis for 10 years straight. You really hypnotized someone for that long? I mean, 10 years is one heck of a long time. It was achieved through the distribution of the stories during parades. The ink vapor has a powerful effect. But it wouldn't last 10 years. It wouldn't last 10 years, of course. With each parade, the effects were renewed. That's why the parades took place at regular intervals. Okay, that makes sense. What's the true purpose of that event? They've been born and raised here. It was a poor small town with no industry to speak of, that had fallen behind the times. Ever since I was a child, I had one friend that was especially close to me. He was a bright boy, yeah. I knew it. He was a bright boy, curious about the world. His name was Newton Belduke. Sir Newton Belduke. The alchemist. He actually looks a bit ugly here. Beforehand, he looked kind of fine when he was dead. That's what I'm saying. So they were childhood friends. The plot thickens. He had always been interested in the unique natural features of this land. There's really nothing here, but to us, this area was an exciting place worth exploring. One day, we made the astounding discovery on the outskirts of the town. We stumbled upon the entrance to the underground caverns leading to the colossal ruins. That's him. Well, look at that, Newton. This is so amazing. This changed writing. I've never seen anything like this before. We found ancient writings of the ruins. We used to manage to decode some of them. According to findings, a highly advanced culture had existed on the land where this little town was built. Some great calamity had befallen the natives, and they migrated elsewhere. They believed that plants and water in the area were cursed by the entity they called the Great Witch Bezella. The natives sealed the curse within their ruins and left in search for a new home. Makes sense. Oh. That's all we managed to decipher. It was all his curse. It was sealed in ruins, you say? Would that be the Bell of Ruin? The Bell of Ruin? Ah, that's the bell from the bell tower. I wonder why it gets so ominous. Why it gets an ominous name like that. Regrettably, we cannot get any further information from the writing at the time. Needless to say, Newton and I were very excited by the discovery. He's kind of cute. Storyteller's kind of cute. I knew it. This place is special. It has some kind of mysterious power. We can find out what it is, so our humble town will become famous. You know what? I'm going to do that. I will unravel the mystery of this place. So, Newton began studying the indigenous plants and substances dissolved in the ground. On the other hand, I studied economics and management at the University in London. I dreamed of bringing prosperity to this poor forgotten town, and wanted to change it for the better with my own hands. Meanwhile, Newton had succeeded at extracting a new anesthetic from the local plants, and that's the labyrinthium, I guess. Was that the anesthetic that which led to the foundation of labyrinthium? Okay. Wow. You know what? This is insane. Yes, it was a huge success from labyrinthium court. If we knew it, we were making a fortune. We wanted the whole world to hear about our hometown. Alas, fate was not kind to us, as we never realized our dream. Everyone in this town had died. All the townspeople perished. Ooh. Like the previous ones, right? Huh? Just, what on earth happened to them? That does not matter anymore. We purchased the everons of the town. The mountains, the lakes, the plains, everything. Then, 10 years ago, having received financial support from the government, we started Project LABYRINTHIA. Oh. It was much smaller in the beginning. It started as no more than a village. Over the course of 10 years, it slowly grew into a town. The population increased as well. More people were signing the contract with Labyrinthium, slowly increasing the numbers of inhabitants, correct? Okay. So this is all one science experiment, essentially. Interesting. Yes. We'd sign the contract, be hypnotized as sign to evolve, and then introduce the world of the story. Okay. So were they just dropped off in the story and everyone was aware that they were... I'm assuming so, because it won't sound like no one gets in and out. So it was very much like a... Did everyone just know? Because obviously Layton wasn't written in the story with Luke. Phoenix's one's weird because they had been here for 5 years baking. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I just missed my chat. It just dropped. I've spoken at length. Thank you for patiently listening to my tale. Bizella is the name of a witch from an ancient legend that we read about in the ruins. As a fictional character, she does not exist. But, then, magic and witches... We already know it's fake. Magic is an illusion. There are no witches. Alright, so it was all fake. That doesn't make it much better. Why did you write a story when people get killed with magic and witches are thrown into the fire? You could have made it peaceful, pleasant world where everybody would be happy. Yeah, that was not possible. But why? This is a research facility after all. We researched the way to completely control human beings. Test subjects need to be exposed to extreme situations, so we decided on a fantasy setting. We don't gotten the funding for the government otherwise, yeah, because the government's fucked. In other words, we're running a business. Everyone's stunned. I mean, imagine if you realized that you were living in a simulation, essentially, in a test. That's insane. Just, what instructions do you give to people you've hypnotized? Sorry, that means the kids came up. You know them two kids, Cecil and Petal, I think their names were. They're like... They're midgets. They're so tall. They're so small. They're literally like children. So they signed what? Unless they were born here, like beforehand, like during this 10-year process, they must have been, right? So yeah, because otherwise it's a child signing a contract. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. Doesn't give each of them a full set of memories. Wait, don't you give each of them a full set of memories of the whole fictional life, do you? Oh, sorry, you don't. Yeah, it's much more simple than that. You only give them 2 pieces of information. Oh, okay. First one, that they were born in this town, and the second was the new occupation. And they fill in the gaps themselves, without being aware of it. The human mind requires a consistent story of one's life. Which means, of course, that no Labyrinthian has memories from earlier than 10 years ago. No one has memories from before they came to Labyrinthia. What are you saying? Ah. That's all one big lie. I know who I am. But you remember your childhood. I can't. It's true. I can't remember even my parents. No. Wait, no way. I can't recall my own mother's face. That's worrying, actually. As you can hear, no one can remember their real past. There are no exceptions. Oh, wait a second. No exceptions? Phoenix is like, so I'm a lawyer. Smell a contradiction. Ugh. Seems Mr. Wright too has noticed it now. I want to say it's because of the fact that Phoenix has allegedly been here for 5 years and can remember things from his past. What are you talking about, Layton? Miss Cantabella, you've just testified about. Not a single citizen in this town. Oh, Mr. Cantabella, yeah. Not a single citizen in this town remembers anything from over 10 years ago. Oh, Espella does. Yes, as that is true. That's the truth. Now, strange as this, especially coming from you. What do you mean? There's one person in this town remembers what happened more than 10 years ago. The legendary fire, right? It can't be. It's impossible. You must be merely imagining things now. That's right. Please enlighten us all. It's either us or a spell. Who's this person who remembers the past? Oh.
Take that!
Precisely, Mr. Wright. That person is none other than Espella Cantabella. What? That's impossible. It's true, Dad. I remember it clearly. As it happened yesterday, the legendary fire. We're gonna learn that the legendary fire never happened, right? Or it's gonna be just like some forest fire, surely. No, that's impossible. That's just your imagination, Espella. No, it's not. Could she not have just been hypnotized to believe that she did the fire? I thought that's what was happening. That's why she gets the blue eyes and stuff. I couldn't remember it before, but it all came back to me because I'm Brazella. No. Espella, there were no witches. That's fire. It was just a bad dream. He just traumatized his daughter. And now she just genuinely believes she's a fire witch. The Inquisition would like to call Espella Cantabella to testify. What? Regardless of whether Miss Cantabella is Brazella or not. The memories may contain valuable clues. Yes, that may be so. Wait. I don't agree to this. This trial is over, Your Honor.
Objection.
Objection. He's run out here, dark Christian. Objection! You seem to be forgetting something, Mr. Cantabella. Your story has ended. You are no longer in control. Oh, gag him. You are merely one of the characters. And this is also why we will not cease to seek the truth until we find it. Ugh. Defense. What is your opinion on this? Espella keeps insisting that she is the witch Brazella. As an attorney, I should refuse to let her speak in the court. But what's really important now? It's finding the truth, just as Layton said. There's only one way to proceed with this trial. Streamlabs, calm down, please. Thank you. Oh, what's that? And that's by questioning Miss Cantabella about her memories. One day I'll fix it. I whacked it in ChatGPT to see what happened, and yeah, it gave me nothing about these errors. It just says, oh, you got errors. Not the case. The court summons Espella Cantabella as a witness. Attendants, bring the accused to the witness stand. Okay. Tired. Well, having a reunion, how cute. Now, witness. Testify about your memories of the legendary fire. Yes, my lord. I was just a little girl then. It happened during the annual fire festival. Everyone was gathered in the town square for the fire festival, and I was watching them from the bell tower. The great witch Brazella awoke within me and brought calamity upon the town. An enormous fire dragon appeared. It was trembling with fear, terrified by what I had summoned. I was trembling with fear, terrified about what I had summoned. I've got like a scab inside my ear, guys. Sorry, you have to see that. I can't get it out. I can feel it peeled off. Witness, what have you told us? Was it a bad dream or a fairy tale? Which what you actually experienced? I mean, I don't think she even knows, but sure. Scab gone? No. Yes, it was. Like I've already said, I remember it very clearly. Heat from the fire, the smell of the smoke. Speller, what are you talking about? Defense may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, So they're really a huge fire that destroyed the town. What about Bzella? Is she even real? The answer in a Spell's testimony. Don't know. It doesn't help I'm on one life. I'm gonna have to keep saving. But if it's gonna do the same thing as yesterday, where I have to go back all loads, then I'm gonna be annoyed. Like, I don't know why yesterday just didn't understand my save points.
Hold it!
You remember what age we were then? I'm not quite sure, but I think it was 6 or 7. Fucking 6, 7. Of course. a spelling you. Fuck 6, 7, man. Why? Of all numbers. And how old are you now? I'm 18 years old. That means those events did take place more than 10 years ago. It's very odd that you have memories of that old, but perhaps you're mistaken about your age at the time. I assume she was mistaken.
Objection!
Your Honor, no one besides the Speller has witnessed the legendary fire. It would mean that the incident occurred before Labyrinthia was created over 10 years ago. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. How many times do I need to tell you that no witches, no magic, the legendary fire is just a story? This interrogation serves no purpose. I don't know where this is going then, because like, it'd be different if she just remembers a fire, but that's, I don't think that'd be the case. Mr. Cantabella, the court asks you to be quiet during another witness's testimony, unless you're asked to speak. Ugh. Okay. Interesting. I keep yawning. I piss me off. Oh. Sorry about
Hold
that.
it!
Could you tell us a little bit more about this fire festival you were watching? Yes, it seems to be an ancient custom in the area. The townspeople make a fire offering to the Great Witch Bzella so that she will not bring misfortune upon them. The great fire is lit in the middle of the town square. The festival lasts all night long. This is before Labyrinthia. Well, that's correct. The festival takes place once every hour and a half. It's quite magnificent with all the townsfolk assembled in the square. Okay, so this is the actual town. Well, this is the Labyrinthia festival. Plus, it is a counter to memory imprinted in the minds in our minds by you. No, this festival has been held here since before I was born. It appears to be a very old custom indeed. By the way, why were you in the bell tower in the first place? Huh? You know, you said everyone was at the town square. Why weren't you there? She got knocked out, right? I can't remember. I probably went there because Bzella awoke within me. Despite having no vivid memory of the fire, you do not remember much about anything else that occurred at the time. Yes, I was at the top of the bell tower, looking down at the people in the town square. Someone was, there with me. Ah, that's right, it was Eve. Is Eve actually... I'm gonna be so annoyed if it's like Eve's actually a fucking devil or some shit. I don't know where we're going with this, you know. I really don't. Eve, a black cat, huh? I don't think Eve is that old. Well then...
Hold it!
Remember casting a spell? No, because I'm useless. I can't remember.
Hang on!
It is pissing me off that she's just like, she's so resolute being like, yeah, I'm probably Bzella. Something in my head's telling me I'm Bzella. She's gaslit herself. I know she's been hypnotized. But still, like, we're telling everyone, no, like, there's hypnosis in this town. And Bzella goes, no, but I'm still Bzella. Like, kill me, I'm Bzella. No. Oh, it's just, honestly, let's just kill her. I don't even care. You look upset, Mr. Campbell. That was the wrong voice. Oops. Ah, pardon me. Do you want something? I'd like to know what you think about Isabel's last statement. My opinion about all of this has not changed since last time. It's all just a dream. Listen to me, Isabella. You are not Bezella. There is no legendary fire. Dad, you have no idea how much I want to believe you, but I just can't. Just listen to your dad for once. I remember what I saw, and how I felt. The heat, the smoke. Magic doesn't exist. It belongs in fairy tales. There are no fire dragons either. Isabella seems certain that she saw a fire dragon at the time. However, as long as we do not have any evidence to support or disprove this claim, we cannot make any progress. Do I have any relevant evidence? I feel like a disheveled fire dragon, I spell. Where's that fucking book? I want the book that Phoenix has. Not Phoenix, Layton. I don't think I have anything yet. I don't think there's anything I can use. I understand your choice to be cautious of your judgment, Mr. Wright. However, I must remind you that there's only one way to discover the whole truth. To bring light to the true nature of the dragon witnessed by the accused. We're trying. This is the point. We overlook some clues in the testimony. Let's arm ourselves with the teeth, to the teeth with evidence and give it another shot. Right, but first we need more info. I was going to say, I think we need to look at another statement. Time to do some pressing. Witness, continue testimony. Yes, my lord. So, I'll still press.
Hold it!
I want to see what happens if I don't examine, Storyteller's message. We'll just ignore him for now. But the town perishing in the flames so fast, it's engraved in my memory. That must be a very harrowing memory. I think that whenever Bezella takes over my body, my consciousness drifts away. But I'm sure of it. There's no mistake about me being Bezella. What makes you so certain about it? Because Eve has always been with me. You mean the black cat? Or is that relevant? According to the legend of Bezella, she is always accompanied by a black cat. That doesn't help. That small furry animal is actually her minion, in the stories that is. Eve was with me, was there with me, I'm sure she was. And I saw the town engulfed in flames. His memories are causing her a lot of pain. We need Athena, who obviously doesn't exist at this point, but we need Athena. Spell, hang in there. Okay.
Hold it!
Can you tell me more about the fire dragon? That monstrous image was still so vivid. It looked like, just like that one that attacked Dad this morning, the evening. Where did morning come from? I've done something terrible again. You're sure that the fire dragon you saw more than 10 years ago and the one summoned this evening were exactly the same? Yes, they were definitely the same.
Hang on!
Oh, music stopped though. That's good. Something wrong, Mr. Campbell. It's impossible. There's no such thing as magic. Never believed me, Dad. I don't know why you have to be like this. I'm sorry, Isabella. There's so much evidence that your dad's actually telling you the truth for once, and you're not believing him. Just listen to him. There was a time when things were different. Isabella, what are you saying? Look at them. It's like a common argument between a teenager and a parent. I mean, that is the dynamic. Mr. Cantabella created this town. He knows better than anyone else that there's no magic here. Miss Cantabella. Yes? Would you mind giving us more detail about what you saw? Can I borrow a sheet of parchment and a pencil? I think it's better if I draw it. Your request shall be granted. Bring parchment and a pencil for the witness immediately. I beg, it's all stick figures and it's just people on fire. Damn. Wow, Isabella can draw. Right, do I have anything about a dragon? I don't think I have anything. Oh. Oh. It's just a message. This is it. This is the fire dragon I saw last night. That night. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it was real. Pretty good drawing. I must say, it does closely resemble what we suppose, the supposed magical creature we witnessed this evening. It does indeed. This drawing shall be added to the evidence. This is a farce. What happened over a decade ago? The town really destroyed by a fire dragon. Discovering the truth about this dragon shall be our next objective. Witness, continue your testimony. Yes, my lord. Oh. Hold on, yeah. So I just present that dragon thing, right? Okay. Just in case. I've saved like every 10 minutes. Right. Okay.
Hold it!
One, I think. It wasn't this one. I lied to you. It's just not. I got the one. Why does this game make me so tired? I'm not bored either. It's pretty interesting. I don't know why I keep yawning. It's been like this for the last few streams we've done for it. Maybe it's just because I actually have to focus and it's using so much brain power. Right, it's the next one.
Hold it!
Right?
Hang on!
Yeah. You look upset, Mr. Canterbury. Oh, pardon me, did you want to... oh wait, we read this. Okay, so now I guess the relevant evidence is the picture of the drawing, right? Oh wait, sorry. My daughter's memory of the dragon is nothing more than a wild imagination. On the contrary, I'm pretty positive Isabella did see the dragon. What? I thought you had more sense than you. Well. Aren't we all curious about what the defense has got to show us? Okay, right. It has to be the fire dragon.
Take that!
If it wasn't, I'd be worried. It is, of course, Isabelle's drawing of the dragon. I will say, the court record has never got more than 8 items, which is kind of interesting. It's possible to draw a dragon with so much detail as you've actually seen it. Not really. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. You could draw that. Indeed. And it looks so much very like the, it looks very much like the fire dragon we saw this evening. It could not be a mere coincidence. You can't possibly use that drawing as evidence. And why not? Because you could have drawn that dragon from this evening. Dad, why don't you believe me? I saw the dragon when I was little. Excuse me. This town is my creation. I know everything about it. I assure you there's no magic. If there's anyone who could tell you that what's possible and what's not, it is me, the creator of LABYRINTHIA. Confidence. Your overconfidence. It's called your judgment as preventing you from saying the truth. What do you mean? I'm sorry. We could prove that there's no magic by just getting a proven witch to perform this. We know Grey Earl's a witch and she's chilling in the prison. Let's just magic her up, do something. It's the same thing with like when we thought she was Bizzello in the first place. Just say the dragon magic and we're done. We have to just make we just have to make a magic spell happen from a witch. And then Bizzello Espella can just be like, oh, well, magic clearly doesn't exist. Like, let's hand one of the witches a Telea Magica, or whatever it's called. And, like, we can solve this. Just prove that magic doesn't exist. It's like, Espella, can you see me? No. I used Demir. Oh, look, I'm still not invisible, Espella. I don't know. What do you mean? Like, sorry, going back on my rant, you could literally use any of these. Ignaze, if a fire doesn't happen, it's fine. Demir, if they're still there. Gold, if they don't turn to gold. I mean, Familiar, no animal. Like, there's so many things that we could just disprove magic. Like, we can prove magic doesn't exist very easily. And Spell's just like, no, but I'm Bezella. I have to be because magic exists. Shut up, love. You're pissing me off. I'm on the storyteller's side at this point. In order to see what is really there, you need to reject biased assumptions and keep an open mind. You're overlooking certain facts precisely because you're the creator of this town. It's nothing short of insanity. Magic doesn't exist, and yet her spell says she saw a fire dragon. Seems like a contradiction. But perhaps it is not. Mr. Wright. Yes? The solution to this mystery is out there. We just need to find it. Do you suppose you know where it is? Magic doesn't exist. Spells to the fire dragon. Where is the evidence that bridges it? Not the core map. I didn't even mean to click that. I meant to like go down. So I want to explain this contradiction. No, Speller. Small Solar Dragon Beer was a magical creature. Will you just tell us where it was? That event took place over 10 years ago. Which is what she saw then. Should still be in the place where she was last at the time. It's still there. I swear to God, if there's a stupid dragon statue in the middle, I'm sorry, then that place is the belfry. Is that just wrong? It's in the belfry? Oh, that was actually right. Okay, interesting. So where's this dragon? I didn't even mean to click that one, to be fair. I meant to go on the one below it. Over 10 years ago. The witness was standing somewhere around here when she saw the fire dragon, am I correct? Yes, Mr. Layton. However, what was it that you actually saw then? Let us know if we can find the answer to that question. Why not? Go ahead and try. But, I have warned you that this is futile. You will find nothing here. There's just a dragon statue chilling at the top. But it happened a long time ago. Whatever she saw might not be there anymore. And if you want to see exactly what she saw at the time, we'll need to get we'll need to set the whole town on fire. Want to go get matches? I like you thinking, Maya. I agree. Maybe an attorney, but even I couldn't clear you of the charges if you actually committed such a crime, Maya. But pretend I did not hear that. Shall we begin? Cutscene? Let us look for the fire dragon. We can see the whole town from here. Look in every direction for something that would resemble Miss Canterbella's drawing. Is she just stupid? Are you telling me there's gonna be something in the fucking skyline that looks like a dragon? Because I'm gonna be pissed off if that's what it is. How do you don't see it? This is really bad because I did not see it and I'm forward. Oh. Well. Well, it'd help if I could see the image as it does it, but that's beside. I'm gonna guess here.
Take that!
Speller, what do you think? I don't know. It doesn't look like the dragon I saw. Fuck off, Speller. Ha! I was right, not right. It seems so, unfortunately. Oh, we're not done. I was just testing the waters. Thank God, if I lost a life for that. Mr. Wright, a gentleman should admit their mistakes rather than try to cover up with an unconvincing excuse. An excuse? I get for imitating the professor. Nick. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Prevent us from seeing the truth. And eyes wide open. I need to look for a oh my fucking God, is it this? It's not that. I hate her.
Take that!
Zella, you fucking idiot. Spella, you have a look at this. It looks like the dragon was hiding in here, after all. Oh, this is... Hey, that's identical to the one Spella drew. Oh, she's a fucking idiot. I'm so annoyed at her. You're telling me all this fucking trauma is because you're an idiot and just looked at a rail and thought, I saw a dragon. Idiot. Stupid child. But, it's not... Fire dragon. Fire dragon was a creature made of flames. It was so big it could swallow the whole town. Yeah, so... That's... Oh, she's such a fucking idiot. I hate Spella. Oh, I can't stand her. She's caused us so much grief from just being an idiot. She's just so some tiny fretwork. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, Spella. Maybe we consider this mystery solved. Spella's a fucking moron. Let's suggest we all head back to the court. I'll explain everything there. Is that all right with you, Mr. Canterbury? He's like, really? Oh, really? What's going into Mr. Canterbury? He looks pale. Paler than you do with a cold. I have no idea. Let's follow the others back to the courtroom. Oh, she's pissed me off. She's pissed me right off. Am I being dramatic? I think I am. I just... Oh, how are you so dumb? Okay, I will give her grace if she was a 6-year-old. However, the idea that she's like, I must be the Great Witch because I saw a fire dragon, like, piss off. The Inquisition's investigation seems to have yielded to some unexpected results, but can someone explain them to me? Your Honor, the Inquisition will interpret the results of the investigation. Witness, you said that you were about 6 years old at the time of the incident. Yes, that's right. Did you see the moment the dragon appeared above the town? Huh? No, I don't remember. I remember seeing it at some point. It was like a flash. Kill her. I don't care if she's not a witch. Just literally put her in the fire for the fun of it at this point. So dumb. The town was ablaze, and this fiery beast was hovering above it all. I don't know where all came from, but here we are. Then, when you noticed the dragon, the town was already engulfed in flames. Yes. That information completes the picture. Miss Canterbury's statement has offered me an insight into the true story of the fire dragon. Over 10 years ago, Miss Canterbury was in the belfry unconscious. What event led to this? Perhaps we will discover that in due course. When she awoke, the whole town was on fire. Having inhaled much smoke, she was still dazed. She was only vaguely aware of her surroundings when she looked up, alarmed by the scorching heat. Unable to stand, she went on her knees, and then she saw something she would remember her whole life. Don't be a fucking idiot. Give me a break. She saw a terrifying fire dragon attacking the town. She thought it was a I hate her. I hate her so much. She has caused us so much agony because she's a stupid child. You know, again, I'll give her some grace because she was 6 years old, but damn, the dragon wasn't even moving. It'd be different if it was like a moving piece of like work. I was like, shit, fair enough. The dragon's just sitting there, not moving. Anyway, it wouldn't have even disappeared. It'd just be chilling there. Great, Spella. Thank you. It just looks depressing as well. The shape of the dragon against the backdrop of the town being swallowed up by the flames became imprinted in a memory. Yeah, fucking shit memory. That's the truth about the fire dragon. This is what I've deduced. Sure. Valid, I guess. It was a monster? Miss Canterbury, the illustration you have drawn for us bears an uncanny resemblance to the fretwork in the belfry. You saw the dragon when you were confused, possibly mildly asphyxiated from the smoke. Valid, actually. I will give her that. Asphyxiation, obviously, yeah. That is wild. So, makes sense. That is valid. Fair enough for Spella. There's no magic or no magical beasts. still a stupid child, but that's besides the point. You believe a stranger but not your father. So typical of teenagers. You should have listened to me. I mean, you've been a bad father, but that's besides the point. And now that all the mysteries have been unraveled, can we not end this trial and go home?
Objection.
As much as we would like to, I'm afraid it's a bit too early for that. We need to work out why the town was set on fire. What else could you want from us? There's just one more problem I'd like to have solved tonight. One more? What on earth could it be? It's Cantabella. We've ascertained that you were in the belfry when you saw the dragon. However, that creates a new question. How did you get in there? Oh, I haven't thought of that. Yeah, neither have I. Oh! As expected of an ace attorney, Mr. Wright, seems to have noticed the problem too at last. In order to access the belfry, you need to use the bell tower's mechanism. We had the mechanism can only be set in motion with the pendant. So Darklord did still do the original thing, right? Indeed. Miss Cantabella, did you have your pendant with you at the time? We know yes, because we saw it in the cutscene. But yeah. Yes, I think I did. I always had it with me. But why did I have that pendant? I can't remember it at all. This pendant is not just for show, it's the key to the belfry. Or was she carrying it around? We must also forget that one pendant does not suffice to operate the contraption. 2 of them are required. 2 pendants. Miss Cantabella, you certain that you were alone in the belfry? No, I wasn't alone. I was there with a friend. Oh, I fucking hate her. Something. I was with my cat Eve. Yeah, you should have mentioned the fact that you had a friend there too. An actual friend, not a fucking cat. Which we love cats, but that's beside the point. Or friend. And this is, yeah. Meow. No, we're not doing that. It's fucking Darklord with the stupid pendant. We're not bringing Eve into this. It's not actually Eve. Fuck off. We're not pulling this shit. Like, my best friend Eve is here. Eve, where did you go off to? Friend you mentioned. Was it this cat? No. Yes, she's my best friend. It's not. It can't be. We've always been together. Okay, to be fair, again, I need to give her grace. Because, again, very much like she was about to die. I guess she could remember going up there and being like, yeah, it was the cat. And she was talking about the cat, but still, this is dumb. Without Eve, I would have been so lonely. The kid is always appearing out of nowhere to keep us together company. We don't have that evidence of the picture, do we? We have it in here. Items. We have it here, but we don't have it because we're Layton. Because this is Darklord and Espella. And she's obviously got a pendant too, but we don't have that evidence. Like, Layton has it. Well, she does. After all, Priscilla was always accompanied by a black cat. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Espella. What you saw from the bell tower when you were little was so terrifying that even an adult would be scarred for life. Town burned in front of your eyes. You saw it, you thought you saw a fire dragon. Again, valid, but still. You see, your memories have been twisted by the horrors you saw. I guess it's some weird it's PTSD. At the end of the day, I guess. What do you mean? The dragon you saw wasn't real. And I suspect the friend that who was with you in the bell tower might have been at that cat. Thank you, Layton. No, it was her. It was Eve, my only friend. Miss Cantabella, the pendant needed to access the belfry is too large for a cat. Are you following? If Eve was with you, it would have been impossible for you to enter the belfry. Wait, Krista, where is all this going? You have no right to tamper with my daughter's memories. So it's going to be Newton Belduke's daughter, the Inquisitor. Well, right, of course. However, neither do you. Nor should you attempt to cover up the truth. Oh. No, you're wrong. Eve was my only friend. Think about that day again, Miss Cantabella. You went to the top of the bell tower with a friend who also had a pendant. And at this point, we should connect the dots of, oh, Darklord had a pendant. Well then, why don't we have the defense present some evidence? Can you prove that someone was with Miss Cantabella the day of, in the belfry that day? Hi, Captain Price. I'm doing good, thank you, my love. Hopefully you're doing alright too. Sorry. It's wait, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, happy Thanksgiving to you, though. Is it? I didn't know it was Thanksgiving. Wait, let me Google this quickly. Wait. I mean, I know England don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but oh, it's literally today. Oh. Happy Thanksgiving, American viewers. I don't think I have that many now, shorts, I get a lot of American viewers, I will say. Not on streams. I think the streams I have to do very late in the day. But yeah, hopefully you have a good Thanksgiving, Captain Price. Can you prove someone was at the Belfry in that day? If so, I'd very much like to see that evidence. What? Why me? It was the professor's idea. I don't know what evidence we have here. But we have this picture that Layton has, which is pissing me off because we need this picture. Ugh, whatever. Right. I have nothing on the legendary fire. Why ask me for proof? Right. I suppose you wouldn't have any proof. Not one of us remembers that incident. Oh, fair enough. You know what? I don't know why I never thought you were one of my American viewers. I feel it's because you're actually on whenever I stream. To be fair, I used to stream very late. That makes sense. What time is it in America now? I know there's different time zones within America, but yeah, what time is it there, Captain Price? I've had enough of this, Your Honor. You have no grounds to continue this trial. Well, we appear to have reached a dead end. There is nothing else we can do.
Objection.
Thank you, Leon. And without this man, I would have jumped off a bridge. Please hold on, Your Honor. Oh, what is it all of a sudden, Crystal Layton? Defense does not have it, Defense does not have necessary evidence, but someone else does. What do you mean? We're all being stupid. It's time the Inquisition will present its evidence this time. Inquisition will present evidence? You son of a witch! This is what you wanted from the very start, isn't it? I thought we were just going to present Darklaw, but he's going to present the picture, absolutely. Well, in that case, Inquisition. Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, so you point out, yeah.
Have a look.
Have a look. Why do I love that? Have a look. This is the proof. This photograph shows Miss Cantabella with a friend. Golly, this is the finest illustration I've ever seen. I knew he'd comment on that. Yeah, because cameras don't exist here. It's a photograph. It looks as if it was a reflection of the real world on paper. Tell me, who created this exquisite work of art? Well, Your Honor, I understand you're fascinated, but let's focus on what the picture shows. So they're all gonna have, like, deep unlocked, like, memories, like, within their memories. Now, wait, they're gonna have deep memories, like, suppressed, is what they said. So that means they're gonna have to relearn a bunch of stuff straight away, right? Which would be kind of worrying. Well, Your Honor, I understand. Oh, wait, no, we've just read that. This picture was found in the Storyteller's Tower. Mr. Cantabella, we have taken the liberty of borrowing it for the trial. It's enough to look away for a second and you're already caused trouble. Professor, aren't photographs against the rules? I mean, this is supposed to be a medieval setting. Who cares? What's important now is helping Miss Cantabella to grasp the truth. And in this case, the end justify the means. Why do we always say that? Please take a look at the two girls in this picture. Each one of them is wearing a pendant. Why? That's so. These are the Belfry contraption pendants. But why do they have them? You know that one of these girls is Miss Cantabella. But then, who is this other girl? Accused, do you have any idea? Bella, are you okay? It doesn't look like she is. It's me! And the other girl is... She's... I don't know. Speller. Your Honor, stop this trial. Stop it right now. Can't you see it's driving a Speller into insanity? Maybe she'd have been there for the last 4 years, but whatever. Dead be dead. It's just the opposite, Mr. Cantabella. If we turn away from the truth now, the Speller will close herself to the world forever. My mic's shedding. Hello. Mr. Wright. Yes? You know who it is, don't you? Do you know the identity of the other girl in this picture? So based on the people we have, it's either the storyteller, Eve, the vigilantes, Kira, or the girl that literally looks the exact same. I don't know though. Not sure. I could not tell you. Watch it be Foxy. Is that so? If the defense knows that, tell us who the other girl is.
Take that!
I'm thinking it's High Inquisitor Darklaw. High Inquisitor Darklaw? I cannot say that. I cannot say I didn't have a slight suspicion about her. But oh my! Miss Cantabella, what do you say? Do you now remember the girl next to you in this picture? I was with Lady Darklaw? This is crazy. What are you basing this preposterous claim on? Again, looks. But, Mr. Cantabella, this girl closely resembles the High Inquisitor. Resembles? That's just your personal opinion. It's meaningless in the court of law.
Objection!
You want evidence? I got it. What? Defense, the pendant, right?
Take that!
Yeah. This is the proof it was High Inquisitor Darklaw. The pendant needed a flat contraption in the bell tower. Like, we were being dumb. We could have skipped like 20 minutes in. I missed out this testimony. She said this pendant is hers. And so, the other girl in this picture is definitely Miss Darklaw. Is it really? Where's Luke in all this? Eve, where are you going? Shit's on the desk. Why the fuck are you here? I was expecting you, Miss Darklaw. I see I was not mistaken about you. I trusted your ability to get this far. Oh, High Inquisitor Darklaw, where did you just appear from? Exactly. Does your memory not serve you well, Your Honor? You know what I am. I can disappear at will at any time I wish to. Oh, yeah. So, storyteller, everything has worked out just as you had written. Oh, revered creator of LABYRINTHIA. Darklaw. Lady Darklaw. Why is Eve with them and not the speller, though? Miss Darklaw, did you enter the belfry with Miss Cantabella when you were little? Yes, I did. And you have memories of events from before 10 years ago? I certainly do. See, the thing is, I've always expected them to not be anywhere near the same age because Darklaw pretended to be a speller's teacher in the real world. So, like, what? Not like she... Actually, they're very similar heights. Order! Order! Order in the court! Lady Darklaw, you were with me? Like, if it was like Phoenix Wright, where it had ages, I think I actually would have guessed it a bit better now. You were with me? Your memories have been suppressed. By that man. But I was with Eve. Eve, huh? Eve the Black Cat. This is Bazelle. Yes, she's always been my dear friend. Or she actually Darklaw's cat. She was by my side on that day too. It's a bizarre coincidence. Darklaw isn't my real name. What? Then what was your real name? It's Eve. Oh. What? You are Eve? Spell, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. Pissing me off. Eve. Speller. Dear friend Eve. Who the fuck's this cat? It can't be. The flashback. Was it real? Look, what do you do? Why are you doing this? You're trying to undo everything I have accomplished in the past 10 years. No, you've already ruined everything yourself. What is it you want now? What I want? I aim to make the truth known, so that everything returns how it should be. It's Darklaw. Will you tell us what you remember about what happened back then, more than 10 years ago? This, you know what, this is a good twist. It would be my pleasure. That makes sense why the cat's... Actually, I don't know. Maybe Eve, the cat, is actually hers. It was the day of the Fire Festival. Speller and I went up to the bell tower. The wind was strong that day. When the sun had set, the festival began. It's true that the whole town burned down that day. The fire consumed buildings, turning them to ash. We were the only survivors. We stayed in the belfry while the world below us was eaten up by the blood-hungry flames. So it was a wind. The legendary fire is no fable. It happened more than 10 years ago.
Objection!
Oh. There was such thing as magic and fire dragons. How could a whole town be destroyed in just one night? We just said it was a windy night. Yes, that's something I'd like to know as well. Even if we assume this celebratory fires got out of control, surely the whole town wouldn't have perished like that. Now it all makes sense. Oh, now it all makes sense. That was the missing piece of this puzzle. Oh, thank you. Later, just solve the whole thing, please. What do you mean, Professor? I can imagine now what transpired that night. What happened to the belfry and what caused the legendary fire? We'll have all the clues we need. Oh. Okay, going off of this hypnosis thing. No, not unconsciously. Maybe the bell rang and it knocked everyone out during this fire festival, and then obviously they just burned to death because no one's awake. I think that might be it. I'm not like an idiot, but that's my prediction, because yeah, it's true, because people would have attempted to stop the fire. I think people just burned to death because they were asleep. If the Inquisition has evidence to show, I'd very much like to see it. What caused the legendary fire?
Have a look.
Have a look. Was the fire the belfry? Yeah. That's rough. It was the bell. That bell has been made by the natives and later sealed underground. It was called the Bell of Ruin. Bell of Ruin? By the way, why does this bell have such an ominous name? Could it be because it's made of pure silver? Pure silver? Yeah, that's what's happening. Exactly. Mr. Canterbury told us earlier. To everyone who lives here, everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon hearing a certain metal being struck. That's insane. Oh my god, wait, are we going to say that a Speller and Darkle rang the bell and killed everyone? Fair. You know what? That's insane. That metal is pure silver. Yes. And we've been told the condition is brought by drinking the groundwater. Indeed. That bell is also the reason why original inhabitants of this area decided to forsake it. It seems the bell disaster caused a devastating disaster. To those who have gained entry into the sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the bell of ruin. That's morbid, actually. The whole town lit on fire because they were all unconscious. They all died because they were just asleep, knocked out from the bell. That's insane. What a wonder what disaster this bell has caused. Right, come on, let's work it out, guys. Layton has spelled it out for us. I got it like literally 2 sentences beforehand, but still. An enormous bell made of pure silver, and the locals with their peculiar condition, it's not too hard to imagine what happened there. What happened? It was probably the same calamity as the one that happened over 10 years ago. And that is... Well, what disaster happened to this town before LABYRINTHIA was built? Oh! Legendary fire. Right, guys, we are being very slow here. Now, let us contemplate the following scenario. What would happen if the bell of ruin would have sounded during the fire festival? Like Layton is spelling out for us. Oh. Everyone who heard it would fall unconscious. So during the annual festival, all the townspeople were assembled in the festival. Oh, that's even worse. That's really bad, actually. Oh dear. Therefore, on the night of the fire festival over 10 years ago, all the residents instantly lost consciousness when the bell was struck. Oh no! Yeah, she's gonna say a speller did it. Had it even been slightly windy that day? Oh no, it's the wind. Fire lit for the Great Witch Bizarre would have gotten out of control. They would spread throughout the town with no one left to stop them. So everyone was unconscious. Exactly. It also includes the 2 girls who were at the belfry. So when they woke up, yeah. Speller and I. We were close to the source of the sound, so it was inevitable. When you recovered in consciousness, it was already too late. The town had been swallowed by flames, and if a fire dragon had come to burn it. That was a calamity caused by the bell. Calamity. You say, oh, is that why Belduke was so scared of the bell? I guess that makes sense. You say here that the cause of calamity was the Great Witch Bezella. It's actually the opposite? Not even the opposite, but that night, in this very town, Bezella was more than a physical persona.
Bezella. She's losing it again.
It just looked like imploded.
Of ruin.
Someone shoot it. Put it down.
Bezella.
It sounds really bad. I don't care about the speller at all. She just pisses me off. To be continued? No, I'm carrying on. I thought this was the epilogue. Why is there a to be continued in the epilogue? I'm giving myself a break though. Nah, I'll come out. I'll try to come out. I wish they'd restocked our lives though. That just means there's gonna be way more. Mr. Candabella, I'd like to apologize for putting too much pressure on your daughter. Only your words can bring her back from the brink of madness. Let her to hear the truth from her own father. According to your plan, Layton, you've driven a speller into a corner in order to push me into a wall. Yes, be a good father for once. I had no other choice. Speller, please listen to me. You haven't done anything wrong. You didn't cause that accident. I've suffered so much, thinking that you were Bezella. I must take the blame for that. Mr. Candabella, I sacrificed everything to make up for what I've done. All I managed to do was inflict more pain upon others. Is that not so, Darklaw? Now that you're willing to talk, Mr. Candabella, would you mind telling us the story, your story? Yours as well as the Speller's and Mrs. Darklaw's. Very well. So this is just going to be... This story too began when I was a young lad. When Newton and I were still youths, full of dreams and hope. As you already know, we discovered the hidden underground ruins, and deep within them lay that accursed bell, the Bell of Ruin. At the time, we still lacked knowledge to decipher any of the writings we found there. This bell is magnificent. This bell is magnificent. It's bound to make the most beautiful sound. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we take the bell? Why don't we take this bell to the? Wait. Why don't we make this? I have an idea. Why don't we make this bell the symbol of our town so they accidentally brought it up and caused it to happen? How do you propose to do that? Let's build a bell tower for it. We can bring it on special occasions. That's not a bad idea. And it's settled. When we grow up, let's do it. Okay, just don't forget about it. Two of us chose different paths in life. He studied management in London, while Newton devoted himself to study of natural sciences. And then, he made a fortune following the invention of a new anesthetic. Both got married around the time, and each of us had a daughter. Nina Speller was born shortly after your company gained funding. That's right. Eventually returned to our hometown and set about realizing our childhood dreams. Having built the bell tower in the middle of the town square, we achieved the bell itself from the underground ruins. We aspired to make it a symbol of prosperity for this unindustrialized town. The bell was to be officially displayed during the annual fire festival, which would be rung in the morning following the night of celebration. Pardon the interruption, but at the time, were you aware of the meaning behind the bell's name? Obviously, I'm assuming not. Obviously, we were not. Thinking back to my ignorance at the time, a chill runs down my spine. Yushin and I went to the bell tower the day before the festival. Only one more day to go. No, I guess we're adults now. Only one more day to go. We've waited a long time for this. We have. This town will no longer be the same after tomorrow. Oh, well, I'm wrong. That is a sexy ponytail. The bell weighed so much that ringing it was not easy. We tackled that problem by constructing a special mechanism, which we installed on the belfry.
Daddy, I want to hear the bell. Can I make it ring? Daddy, please, let me ring it.
That's Spella's bitch-ass voice, isn't it? Spella, who was there with us, was utterly enchanted by the bell. Tales with her. She wasn't a bad child, but she was very stubborn and would rarely listen to me when she wanted something. Yeah, she was an annoying little brat. I told her a story to try and convince her to leave the bell alone.
Spella, listen carefully. You mustn't ring this bell.
But why? Why can't I, Daddy?
You know about
Oh.
Bazella the witch.
Uh-huh. She's an evil fire witch who uses magic to hurt people.
If you ring this bell, Bazella will come out and possess you.
Possess me? You mean I'll turn into Bazella?
Well, that's probably not a good way to, like, you know, not traumatize your child, who then thinks she's Bazella, but that's besides the point, storyteller.
That's right, Spella.
That's a pretty stupid one, but I guess, yeah, he made that statement. I don't think he actually thought she'd think she was a spell.
When Bazella possesses someone, she uses them to do terrible things. That's
She's probably
why
actually
you must
remembered that.
never ring this bell, sweetheart.
I understand, Daddy.
There's a
Daddy.
good girl.
What a puncher. Legend of Bazella has been passed around these parts for centuries. It probably originated from beliefs of the tribe that populated this area in the past. But I told a speller. It's just a silly story I invented for the occasion. It was only meant to stop her from ringing that bell. I can never have imagined it would have such far-reaching consequences. It's all coming back to me now. I remember that day. On the day of the fire festival, just around the time when the preparations ended and everything was about to begin. I stayed out at my house. I took Mum's pendant with me. Your mum's pendant? What do you mean? Do you mean this one? Yes, it belonged to my mum. We needed to limit access to the key to the bell, so we made 2 keys. We decided to make them into pendants and gave each other and gave one to our respective wives. Both are needed in order to access the belfry. I was gonna say, I don't think in game we've not mentioned the alchemist being, now, yeah, Darklord's daughter, dad. But I mean, we figured out ages ago at this point. I saw you and Mr. Beldick use them, so I told Eve to meet me at the bell tower.
Daddy says Bazella will come out if I ring the bell, but if I do it just a little... I want to try it while the festival is going on.
She did actually kill them.
I hope Eve doesn't forget her mum's pendant.
Just as I thought, Miss Darkwood. You are Mr. Beldick's daughter. Thank you. Well done, Inquisitor. I was almost afraid you would fail to make the connection. What in the... This is too much for one day. Look at that massive gap between them. Order! Order in the court! Lady Darklord, do you mean to say you're Sir Beldick's daughter? Yes, my real name is Eve Beldick. I'm the alchemist's daughter. This is unbelievable. I also snuck out to my house that evening, clutching my mother's pendant in my hand. I did just as you asked me to, did I not, Miss Bella? Excuse me. Does that mean their mums died in the fire as well?
Isabella, my mum's going to be so angry if she notices I took the pendant. Don't worry so much. I just really want to ring that bell. I want to hear it.
Oh no. So she did cause the fire. I rang the bell against my father's warning, and so Bazella possessed me. Because of me, the town, and everyone in it. Oh god. I don't want to be that person. Espella, if you were listening and using your fucking brain, you would know that you just knocked everyone out. There's no fucking Bazella. Get over that. No, it's not your fault. Stop blaming yourself. Let's just kill her anyway. Supposedly, the 4 main inhabitants in this area were also used to fall unconscious upon the sound of the bell. Perhaps they experienced a similar nightmare. Because I brought the Bellarian to this town. It is his fault, for sure. The one to blame for that calamity is not some witch, it's me. I put disruption upon this town. I mean, you did. I am Bezella. Oh, shut the fuck up. Go for it. You're just a stupid child who made a stupid mistake. The Speller. You're going to drive your dad crazy if you repeat. You know what, Storyteller? I agree. Dark away. Seeing you like this is giving me a strong feeling of deja vu. Eve, how could you be so evil? Are you happy now? I'm afraid we're in the dark. As regards Miss Darkclaw. We're in the dark as regards Miss. Is that like? Would it not be? I'm afraid we're in the dark as regards to Miss Darkclaw's sense of deja vu. Oh what? Got it. Only 4 people survived that fire. Only 4? I mean, Belduke, Storyteller, and the 2 girls, right? Speller and Eve, who are in the Belfry. The only 2 residents who did not participate in the festival. Newton and I. Where were you at the time, if you don't permit me my asking? We were investigating those fateful ruins. That's why we didn't notice anything until it was too late. It was getting near the time of which we planned to ring the bell, so we headed towards the town. Then we saw it. The town had been burnt to ashes, the air simmering from the heat. That's too awful for words. We searched for survivors, sick with anxiety. Eventually we found our daughters in the bell tower. Spell was unresponsive, like a doll. He was crying by his side. Aww. I believe I found them via of terror caused by the disaster. I should have killed the Speller there. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if she's a traumatized child in this. She's pissed me off. Even now that she knows the truth, she's still. I'm still Bezella. Fuck off. Granted, she is the reason why everyone's dead. That is fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's not because she's a witch. It's because she's an idiot, and that's a different issue. We still arrest her for killing all these people. Besides the point. The first night of my life ended, pierced with the first rays of sunshine. But then, it seemed the Speller was already lost to us. We had lost her to a Bezella. She wouldn't speak, yet or even leave her room. She thought she was Bezella, and she had destroyed the town. She did destroy the town. Get that out of her head. When she saw the bell tower, must have been so terrifying. She wasn't shocked that from what she had seen. My own words had put her in that state. I had only not told that stupid story. Yeah. We'd been grasping at straws, trying to find a way to save us both mind. For whatever we did, her eyes would remain impassive and empty. It was just trauma, not even hypnosis. In the end, I came up with a certain idea that would offer a glimpse of hope. What was it? This suspense. It's too much for my aging heart. I believe I may know what it is. It's the only way to get through to Little Speller. Make a fake world and drug her. Inquisition, what are you talking about?
Have a look.
Have a look! We discovered this in a spell's room. And that is the handmade picture book. The illustrations and handwriting are truly exquisite. It was the first story I wrote. I read it for a speller after that dreadful fire. Oh, the storyteller's first story. It was but a simple children's story. The plot is very straightforward. The townsfolk join forces to banish evil witches who serve Bezella.
Speller, do you understand now? You aren't Bezella. Bezella is somewhere out there, sending out other witches to do bad things to the people of our town.
Oh. And then Eve's collected all of these shades to do with, magic witches, towns, Speller was mentally broken, and I couldn't get through to her any other way. I taught to her as if magic and witches were real, avoiding any mention of the fire.
Daddy. A witch is real.
Speller spoke to me for the first time in so many days. I was beyond myself with joy and replied without feeling. Yeah,
oh, yes, they are. They're hiding in the town, among the people.
But it's just a fairy tale.
I was desperate. Bet she would close herself off to me again. Now, in hindsight, see what an utter fool I was. I made an irreversible mistake yet again. So
No,
the dude just kept
it's
fucking up.
not. Everything your daddy writes comes true. The bad witches will get their comeuppance. I will write a story about it.
So, I wrote another story for my daughter. A story about mischievous witches getting caught. This time, I had the story acted out in front of Isabella. No worries, Captain Price. Enjoy Thanksgiving, my love. I hope you have an amazing time. Have fun. Bye-bye. I'm thankful for you joining. You had it acted out. You had it acted out. Back then, I wasn't the only one tormenting myself over the mental state of my daughter. Yuta was going through hell too. His own daughter had been badly scarred by the accident. Is that right, Eve? My father and I repaired a building that had survived the fire, and continued to live in this town. Isabella wasn't even able to leave her room. We couldn't leave her behind when she needed all the help she could get. Mr. Cantabella showed us this book one day. Then, he made an unusual request.
I'd like to make this story real. Would you be willing to help me do so?
To our surprise, he was entirely serious. Seeing this, we gladly offered to help. A story about evil-doing witches getting caught and punished, and Bezella, the source of all of them.
Were you paying attention, Espella? Witches got what they deserved, and peace has been restored
She's
to
such
the
a
town.
fucking idiot child. She's pissed me off. I don't care if she's a 6-year-old. Isabella smiled at the end. Then she whispered to herself, "I'm not Bezella."
It wasn't me.
I mean, it was you, but that's besides the point. When I saw her smile, I felt as if something broke inside me. I could afford to let her be sad again. Maybe if Bezella were to exist in this town, Isabella would stop thinking that she herself harbored the Great Witch. I continued writing stories about witches. Even I would act them out for Isabella. And gradually, the number of characters in my story increased. That was, of course, largely due to the ongoing reconstruction of the town. Which reconstruction? It wasn't anything on a big scale. I simply paid people to move in and act out their roles. Oh. I began to think that I needed more than that. The story had to be real. Whether lies seemed true, you resorted to even more lies. Yep, fucking idiot. Yes, I was certain that was the only way. What did I do? How did I do so? I remembered about Newton's research. He was working on the same medicine. It was a kind of tranquilizer, made from local plants he was testing at the time. It was difficult to put into practical use. The substance had danger of causing unconsciousness and hypnosis. I could see how that could be abused to cause some harm, supposing it fell into the wrong hands. At the same time, it was just what I needed for my ambitious project. I contacted the government, and that was the beginning of what came to be known as Project LABYRINTHIA. A town with human test subjects all in the state of a long-term hypnosis. You devised the plan solely for the sake of your own daughter. Stupid. Yes. We acquired the land, which had been laid to waste by the fire. The new town was slowly being populated. Gradually, the rules of Labyrinthia were established. It was to be a town where magic and witches were a reality to the residents. All of this was possible thanks to the drug. Test subjects were exposed to it through the ink used to pen the story, right? That's right. It was a dangerous drug developed by Newton. About 10 years have passed since then. Even now, the town continues to change. Okay. Makes sense. It's still Espella's fault. Because Espella still rang the bell, which knocked out everyone. So, it is her fault, right? Project LABYRINTHIA. And all of this was done for one girl. Espella was only able to be herself when she lived within my story. Oh, the irony of it. Only within a world in which Bezella was real could Espella's tragic memories be seen. All of this while, Eve was assisting me. I was the fair shade. Oh. As soon as the story began, I disappeared from the scene. If Speller was to see some magic, then some. If Speller was to see some magic, then someone would have to don this robe. That's the robe of invisibility. Still, how did we make an invisibility robe? That's beside the point. Give Speller new memories so that she could live in the town with everyone else. As I said, the memory of her friend Eve. What? My existence was too strongly connected to the memory of the fire. Afterwards, I returned as Darklaw, a stranger to Speller. But even if you were doing this for Speller's sake, that's just going too far. I made that choice. I do not regret the past 10 years. Regret. Meanwhile, my father was supporting Labyrinthia from behind the scenes in his own way. Do you mean his contributions as an alchemist? My father's knowledge in medicine was indispensable for this town to function. The hallucinogenic ink of my father's work as well. So it was. Newton and Eve sacrificed more than anyone else for the sake of Speller in this town. We'll be forever indebted to them. Is that why you were slagging her off, kind of? I wanted to save Speller just like you. I'll throw her in the fire, but then there's still something I don't understand. Or are you trying to destroy this fake world? In the end, you chose to betray Speller and Mr. Campbell. Oh, but I've told you already, haven't I? Have I not? It was your revenge against Mr. Campbell for choosing to end the story, correct? I wonder whether that was the true reason. Professor? Would Miss Belduke really betray them merely because she didn't want the story to end? I dare say there was another considerably more important reason. Another reason I'm saving because I'm worried that I'm going to have to do this whole fucking thing again. It's been a while since we saved. We've hit 30. This has definitely been the longest Professor Layton game we've played. No need to frown in dismay, Mr. Wright. Please leave this to me. Oh, okay, thank God. Well then, let's hear what the Inquisition has to say. Whatever reason led to the witness being to betray the suicide now.
Have a look.
Yeah. Have a look. This letter was Miss Belduke's real motive. What is this? I think I've seen it before. It's the letter written by Mr. Belduke for Mr. Cantabella. It's also Mr. Belduke's suicide. Yep. My dear friend, hope you can forgive me for leaving this world of my own will. What I have done cannot be forgiven. I can never escape from it. Something was tormenting Mr. Belduke. It became too much for him to bear and drove him to suicide. These past 10 years, I thought Father was glad to be helping Cantabella. But little did I know, he was suffering terrible anguish all the time. Cantabella twisted lives of so many for the sake of his daughter. Was the story not but a glorified lie, stripping so many of what little happiness they had? All those years, Father was raked by crushing sense of guilt. His agony accumulated in the incident 3 months ago. It's Belduke's death. Oh, and then he saw the tower. That makes sense. I still don't understand where this tower came from. Like, this bit. Before it makes sense. Don't know about now. But it makes sense why he was so fucked up by it. Yeah. Before Labyrinthia was created, certain things had to be concealed in order to seal the spell's memories. Had she seen them, she would remember. Oh, they hid it? She would have remembered there was something too dangerous for her, to her. One of them was me. Speller's friend Eve had been reborn as shade and disappeared into the forest. The next thing was the bell tower. Okay. See, had she seen it, it would have been said to disturb those traumatic memories. Memories of a legendary fire. Oh, I guess they can. They've managed to create something that is invisible, like invisibility stuff. The only way to prevent it was to erase the bell tower from Labyrinthia. But how can you do that? It's the same method as this robe. Robe of invisibility. In short, we covered the tower with a huge robe. Although it wasn't as easy as it sounds. In other words, the bell tower had been there all this time. It had been there all this time. Only the townspeople could see it. Is that correct? Indeed. I don't know what to say. At any rate, the situation changed due to the lightning strike from Musco did not. It broke the. Okay, it didn't appear. It broke the cover. Which was a most unfortunate accident. The lightning hitting the bell tower covered that fire. That cover was quickly consumed by flames, revealing the abominable bell tower. Beginning of this all, the Bell of Ruin appeared before us, which was mockery of our efforts. The tower emerging from the flames must have seemed as a sign of divine anger to Mr. Belduke. So that no matter how you attempt to conceal your sins, the truth will eventually float up to the surface. Having realized this, Father chose death. He was such a kind-hearted man. He didn't have an inkling of what he had been going through. The participation of Labyrinthia's people within the project was not voluntary. Even though they had themselves signed the contract, I believe he felt those people were being deceived. Father took his life because of you, Cantabella. Yeah, it's not great. Now you know why I did what I did. I lost my father 3 months ago. That day, my revenge began. Your revenge. Oh, perfect. First step in my plans to rewrite the story. What did you say? As president of Labyrinthium Inc., you had spent most of your time in London. Oh. For the past few years, you were coming to Labyrinthia only for the parades. So naturally, I knew you'd never notice if the story was slightly changed. Explains it. I couldn't help thinking there was something strange going on. Mr. Cantabella is Espella's father, after all. You wouldn't have made Espella a witch in the story. Espella was a witch. When did that happen? Yeah, again, if you were more present with that, you're fine. How could you know, after all? You have known, after all. My nails like shit. I just pulled it off. Yeah, I got it off. Let me fill you in on the details. The spell was already tried once within the witch. Why? How could you? You knew the risk that would carry. Look at you. What a fine author. What a fine author of the grand story you are. You left all your work in Labyrinthia to me. Meanwhile, you were making millions for yourself in London. It's a pathetic excuse for a father. You didn't even notice your precious little Espella was in such danger. Ugh. Miss Belduke, why did you do that to Espella? Do you even need to ask? I did it to unlock her memories. I mean, the legendary fight took place. Espella was so traumatic that she closed herself off to the world. We were just little girls then. That tragic accident was too much for us to handle. So this is her, like, PTSD phase. This fictitious world was created as a facade to keep the truth away from Espella. The weight of all of these lies led my father to suicide. Despite that, a person responsible for all this carried on as if nothing had happened. I couldn't forgive him. Belduke's brave daughter. I had to have my revenge against both Cantabellas. Valid. Judge, this is the whole truth. Now you know the true identity of Bezella. So Bezella is not a person. Oh God, why is it still going? You say this is the whole truth. Is that really the case? What are you going on about now? We have been provided with a clear picture of what happened to Espella so long ago. Nevertheless, we haven't heard your testimony. Oh fuck if I can't be bothered. Don't be ridiculous. This will be the last testimony in the trial. Tell us about the night of the legendary fire. I request that you tell us your story. Who do you think you are, Kristen? I can't lie to you. I am merely one of the supporting characters within this tale. However, I am very much interested in this tale. This is a very long trial, of which this shall be the last interrogation. The court demands that the single other witness of the legendary fire provide us with a testimony. Very well. There is only one truth. Nothing more can change that. Right, I will carry on. We will finish this game tonight. I'm just gonna go get a sandwich because I'm starved. I didn't think we'd be on this long. See you in a bit. back. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. I am fed. Right, let me just check Streamlabs quick. Okay. Game looks okay, yeah, so. Triple Legend 5. Sorry about that. Apparently this is the last. Oh, we got the Layton theme song. Bella wanted to ring the bell no matter what, so we went up to the belfry. The festival celebration had already started. The mechanism was ringing the bell. For ringing the bell was at the height, that our height even we could reach. Next thing I remember is coming to and running to Isabel's side. I was shaking her until she finally opened her eyes. The next moment, we saw that nightmarish view. All our strength abandoned us, and we didn't know what to do. And that was when we were found by my father and Mr. Cantabella. Bell could only be rung on with a special mechanism. That's right. It was made in such a way that even a child could use it. That's just dumb then, isn't it? It's probably constructed by my father, because he wanted to make it possible for anyone to ring the bell. I thought the whole point was that. That makes no fucking sense. The whole point of making that be 2 keys to the belfry, it was to protect it from people going there. Much of the events that followed, that was clearly a very foolish decision. Mechanism for ringing a bell. I heard something like that when we were on a pillar when we were at the belfry earlier. Let me make a note of that and go record. Oh dear. Fate could certainly be cruel. I have to agree. If only we had not discovered those ruins and brought that bell to our tower. If only we could have deciphered those ancient writings a little earlier. Moreover, if only the groundwater in this area didn't cause that strange condition. Unfortunately, Mr. Cantabella, tragedy occurred. There's no going back. All that remains for us to do is seek out the truth. Not for the sake of vengeance, but for the sake of the future. Mr. Wright. Yeah? We've been fighting fiercely to uncover the truth. This is the final interrogation. I trust you know what to do. Leave it to me. To be honest, I have no idea what lies ahead. Whoever it is, there's no question we need to get to the bottom. It's gonna be a light at the end of this tunnel. It's gonna end it with Isabella being fine, like. Because the argument at the moment is that Isabella still was the one that rang the bell, right? I love 20 minutes of that as me getting sandwiches. Right.
Hold it!
You need both pendants to access the belfry, correct? Isabella did, asked me to bring my mother's pendant, so I did. That wasn't the only requirement, however. You also needed to solve a puzzle in order to use that contraption. I've always been a master puzzle solver. For me, it was child's play, literally. She solved it when she was a little girl? What choice, Nick? Hey, I have different talents. Isabella and Eve were best friends at the time. Eva's 2 years older than Isabella. She used to be like a big sister to her. Only 2 years. Wow. So, 2 of you went to the belfry. What happened next?
Hold it!
So, even a little girl could ring the bell? Yes, easily. I tried to make it so the bell could only be rung on special occasions. That's exactly why I put the puzzles in place to restrict access. So, we're restricting access, but we're also making it really easy to ring. Like, why don't we just... I don't know. Why don't we put a key on the actual mechanism? We also divided the key to the belfry into 2 components as an extra precaution. I was careful. Oh, yeah, you know what, Valid then. Yeah, he was careful. Newton wasn't. Valid. I was careful. The same cannot be said for Newton, who constructed the mechanism as a whole. He presumably wished to make it so even our young daughters could use it, meaning strength was not a requirement. And that became his undoing. By the way, how old were you girls at the time? 8 and 6? It's Spell was 6, Eve was 8. Let's see. The mechanism was the last thing I saw before falling unconscious. Then...
Hold it!
You mean that you fell unconscious after the bell was struck? Yes, I believe so. Our peculiar conditions cause an instant reaction. The brain probably doesn't even have time to register the sound before consciousness is lost. It was almost as if a slice of time had been stolen from my life. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on the floor. I lifted my head and saw a spell lying nearby. I sprang to my feet and ran to her side. How long have I been streaming? Okay, 2 hours. Yeah, I've got uni tomorrow. Ugh. And what about the time, the situation in the town at the time? I was preoccupied with the speller, so I did not notice anything I noticed it to begin with. At the time, was the speller still unconscious? Yes, I panicked a little and took her in my arms, hoping she'd wake up. This is a good friend.
Hold it!
So it was you who woke up the speller, witness? Yes, it was me. She was out cold, curled up on the floor, until I shook her awake. As soon as she came to, she turned to look at the town, to the nightmarish view stretching out before us. You see a nightmarish view? I could find no other word to describe it. We froze in terror at the sight. It took us a while to notice that the smoke was creeping up the bell tower too. My eyes filled up with tears and I couldn't stop crying, perhaps because of the smoke. The town seemed like a fire dragon's playground. I was trembling with terror unlike anything I've known before. Dear me, merely imagining it now raises the hairs on my beard.
Hold it!
You didn't leave the belfry until the arrival. Of course not. We were paralyzed with fear. It was an event so traumatizing it still haunts us. Spell fainted again when she saw the fire dragon. I was crying and wailing until our fathers found us. We went to the bell tower, as it was a good vantage point. We weren't expected to find our daughters there. Of course, neither suspected that at that point that the disaster would be caused by the Bell of Ruin. Eve was in tears, sobbing violently. As for Speller, she was in a daze. Her face frozen in an expression of disbelief. She didn't know what was happening around her. I can't say this with certainty, but my memories are a little vague. I think I was trying to protect her.
Hang on!
Interesting. Mr. Cantabella? I remember that very well, as if it happened yesterday. Cantabella? Would you mind telling us what you saw?
Eve! Espella! Are you alright?
Daddy!
I honestly want to punch Espella so bad.
Eve! What on earth happened here?
It was Bazella! Bazella the witch!
But Bazella? What are you talking about?
Bazella comes out whenever someone rings the bell, right?
What have you done? You didn't...
Oh, please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at Estella.
He said it with the most serious look on her face. Please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at her. As you said that, I grasped the situation. I realized what had transpired at the belfry. I thought to myself, I must protect these children. Both of them. Eve. I'm so sorry, Eve. Espella. Espella, sweetie. Dad, please forgive me. You've done all this for me. Espella, you're with us again. All this for me. Well. At last, it would appear we are one step away from the truth. Also, you seem to already know what the truth is. Do I? That remains to be seen. Continue the interrogation, and we shall all know soon enough. Just tell us. Very well. The court agrees with Inquisitor Layton. Witness, continue your testimony. As you wish. No, I didn't mean to do that. We're saying Eve was the one who does that. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose anything. Just in case. Oh. I don't think I would have done that.
Hold it!
So, it was you who woke up a spell with us? Yes, it was me. Was that called? Oh, yeah, I've definitely read this. Oh, because... Sorry, it's because the spell's back here.
Hang on!
I should have actually known that. Excuse me, Espella. Espella, are you okay? Yes, everything's fine. My apologies for bringing back such troubling memories. Nevertheless, you must endeavour to face them and overcome the power they hold over you. Yes, I remember it now. It could be Eve did it. Fire dragon. I summoned it because I'm Bezella. Oh, fuck off! No, Espella. It was just an illusion. No, you're wrong, Dad. It wasn't an illusion, it was a fact. If I hadn't rung the bell, none of this would have happened. Bezella is the bringer of disaster, and that's what I've done to our town. Ah! The accused's running away. Quick, after her. Oh, she's running to the bell tower. Darn it, she's locked herself. It's no use, we're gonna have to break down the door to get in. Oh, that girl, she's gone and, fuck's sake. Stay away from me. Just himself. Wow. It's really weird cop. Espella! Espella! Espella, be careful, it's dangerous up there. Please, Espella, come down. I'm sorry, everyone. I have no right to be here anymore. Oh, she's gonna kill herself. Nick, Espella's gonna do something crazy. See that? But what the heck can I do? Espella, please don't make any hasty decisions. Mr. Layton, truth is out. It's close now. Be brave for a little while longer. Truth, as if it wasn't clear already. If I hadn't rung that bell, everyone would be fine.
Objection!
She cannot hear us. Maybe mistaken. We still don't know the whole story. Huh? Isn't that so, Mr. Wright? The same feeling when I was listening to Eve's testimony. I feel something's not right. Really? I thought that was pretty much it. Piece of the puzzle that doesn't fit. Fit are themselves. Pieces of the puzzle that do not fit are themselves the hints to the solution. No way. You mean Espella didn't ring the bell? What nonsense! Of course she did. As it stands, it's hard to say for sure that she didn't ring the bell. We've got evidence that will clear any doubts. Show us the so-called evidence you claim to have.
Take that!
Well, can you hear me? Yes, I was gonna say we hadn't used it, and like, yeah, but where you're standing now is the same spot where you'd find you saw the fire dragon. Yes, that's right. The fretwork here is the same as what I saw that day. When I look at it now, it seems small, even adorable. Defense. What does that have to do with anything? As you can no doubt recall, Mr. Cantabella told us that people would drink the groundwater that suffer from a condition when they fall unconscious the moment they hear the sound of pure silver. It's going to be that Eve did it, right? The bell sounded. You recovered consciousness sooner than a spell. It's because she was closer, she did it. You went to her side and she'll go away. As soon as she opened the eyes, she saw the fire dragon. It's going to be either the positioning or the fact that Eve woke up first. In other words, if it was a spell who rang the bell, that would mean the device, the ringer, must be very close to the fretwork of the dragon. Spell, can you check that for me? See if the contraption is located near the dragon fretwork. Okay, give me a minute. Mr. Wright! Speller, did you find it? I don't know if that's the right thing. There's something on of the other side of the belfry, a contraption with a handle. But what? The other side? That's right. I figured there was something weird when it went up to the we went up to the bell tower, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. No way. See where I'm going with this, don't you, Miss Milduke? There was a spell who rang the bell. There's no way she could have seen the fire dragon when she woke up. Ah! No, this can't be right. Excellent deduction, Mr. Wright. Miss Darklaw. It seems that everything is now clear as day. What do you mean? Why, of course. I mean the answer to the question of who rang the bell. It had to be. What do you say, Mr. Wright? So we've arrived at the same conclusion. We now know that only one person could have done it. Wait, what good will saying it out loud do? No problem, Mr. Cantabella. Wasn't your daughter who rang the bell? Should that lift some burden off your shoulders? No, because he wants to protect both of them. Not curious to know the name of the true culprit who was pinning the blame on your daughter the whole time. Ugh. How about you stop taunting us? Just say the name already. Darkwood's obviously you. Who's the true culprit? Let's do it, Professor. You ready? I'm always ready. Let's say just in case, because I'm just stressed out. It has to be Darklaw, though.
Have a look.
Have a look. It's you. You've Bolduke. Like, duh. If it isn't a spell, there's literally two of you up there. Me? But there's only two of you with the buff at the top. You know that better than anyone. This wasn't a spell you rang the bell. It had to have been you. That's preposterous. It can't be true. It's an extremely traumatizing event for both you and Isabel. Your friend's memories were altered from the shock without her even realizing it. Do you believe the witch who rang the bell and summoned the dragon which incinerated the town? However, Miss Milduke, Esmeralda wasn't the only one whose memories were warped by the horrors you two witnessed. You were affected as well.
No.
Oh?
It wasn't me. Esmeralda, she rang the bell. It was her, not me. But why? What are these flashbacks? I've never had these before.
Fucking Espeller. I still blame Espeller because Espeller's the one who made her go up there. Oh no. We have open flames as well, which is really fun.
What's the matter? I don't want to do this now. We'll be taken over by Bizella. Bizella is just a fairy tale. And you're the one who said you wanted to come and ring the bell. I did, but I...
Oh, fuck you.
changed my mind.
Espeller pissing me off.
After coming
Now I
all
feel,
this
yeah,
way?
now I feel bad for Eve because she's just, oh, wow.
Hmm?
Imagine if she fainted and just fell off the edge. Stupid ass child. I still blame Espeller. Like, I really do. Because there's no reason why Eve should have been there. Fucking hell. Like, I kind of knew it wouldn't be a Speller, but it's pissing me off. Oof, it's rough one.
That nightmare was too much for two young girls to take in. Your young minds needed to protect themselves. That's why you subconsciously repressed those memories.
Then, if that's true, for the past 10 years, I've been pinning the blame for what I've done on Espella. It can't be. It can't be true. It's impossible!
What was that?
Ah!
I think, you know how my emulator is weird? I think it's flashing up some wrong images.
Darkloss just disappeared.
She's donned the invisibility robe.
There goes the dialogue, she's running away. Did you hear that? It was her that wanted to shut it down. Why has the road been messed up so much? We don't need this now. She's got to pay for what she did. Capture her. She can go up to the bell tower, which she can't access.
Oh, Nick, look at the bell tower. Espella's gone.
No, she's on the roof.
I beg you, don't blame Eve. It really doesn't matter anymore who rang the accursed bell. This town was all created for me. It's my fault you've all been used and suffered so much.
Yeah, do it.
Espella, what are you saying? Please, come down right now. You haven't done anything wrong. It was all my fault.
I wouldn't say she's done nothing wrong.
Dad,
She's still the reason why Eve rang the bell.
I know that you did this for me. You've been so
I don't
kind
like
to me.
Eve, but
What
come
did I
on.
do? I selfishly ran away from home.
Espella.
I will finish your story for you. The evil witch will be gone forever, and everyone will live happily ever after. Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me.
It's just, it sounds bad. I do not care about Spell. Obviously, I don't want her to die, but I just don't care.
Wait! Don't do it, Espella!
Yeah, obviously. Like the...
What are you? Isn't that Darklaw?
I've missed Luke.
Why, Eve? Why would you? I finally remembered everything I've done.
You're not the only one who remembered. You still have the pendant.
Yes, of course. That's because somehow I always knew it was important to me.
Espella.
You kept your pendant as well, didn't you, Eve?
For some reason,
She's going to sink with.
I just couldn't let it go.
I was hoping it actually.
Espella! Miss Darklaw!
Quick, they'll fall if we don't do something.
Let's go. We have to save them.
No, you won't make it there in time.
Why?
The wooden handrail Eve's holding onto is rotted through. We need some sort of magic to save them.
No way!
Magic, you say? Got an idea, Professor? If a bit of
I wish
magic
this was
is all
in
that's
an
needed to save these two young
animation
ladies,
scene, rather than
then
the game.
perhaps that is something I can arrange.
Okay, interesting.
What? You can?
I'm just checking my messages at this time because I realized this is all cutscene. I'm assuming I shouldn't have.
Oh!
Look out! You'll fall! Eve!
A spell just. I don't
You have
even
to
know.
let go! Otherwise you'll fall too!
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna get some bullshit with like the shades or something.
Professor?
What's going on here? Anyone? Professor, you're a sorcerer? No, Miss Faye. No, Miss Faye. We've already established that magic doesn't exist, even in this town. But then, how did you just do that? What you've just seen. It's the last and the greatest illusion within Labyrinthia. Well, illusion. Magic is but an illusion. And this illusion has been produced through the power of suggestion of Labyrinth's medication. Anyone in Labyrinthia has been put under a particularly magic spell. Now then, shall we break the spell? Magic may be is the last mystery to be solved. You've seen through all my tricks, Layton. I would have said it, I wouldn't have done it without a vital clue that you gave me when we spoke in your tower. Final spell is concealed at the start. Okay, so what does that mean? You know, all the spells are listed within this book. Right, the Grand Grimoire. Now, what did Mr. Canterbury mean by at the start? From the cover? Precisely, Mr. Wright. Final spell shall dispel the illusion. The correct incantation is hidden on the front cover instead.
Well then, Mr. Wright. This is the final puzzle. Soon, a new day will begin for the townspeople. Let us put an end to this illusion. Once and for all.
Yeah!
There's a puzzle, great. Didn't we cover the Grand Grimoire? I'm just picking random bits. I probably should be doing this in a more strategic way. There we are. Tesla! Oh, I've got the wrong one here. There we go. Oopsie. That's the dot. I'm still so confused how this Carmine guy ties into this. Carmine? We still don't learn how to say his name. That's besides the point. Oh, it's this one.
Let us think about it together.
Is that supposed to say something?
Every puzzle has an answer. The sun is rising, and when it does, its light will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
Now, Professor?
Yes. Shall we, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, there we go. It's a very industrial town. Jeez, it's everywhere. Oh, actually, no, we did mention that. Wow, that's insane.
So this is the real magic behind Labyrinthia.
Excellent work, my boy.
Is it Luke driving
Hey,
it?
it's Luke!
Aww. I love him, MVP. town. I was gonna say, like, so we're gonna play.
Hang on a second. The town's full of machinery?
So
So
no one
much
walked
for
into this.
magic. It was all done with these machines.
That's right. With magic, witches can fly, buildings can disappear. Those are no easy feats to stage. To make all those incredible things real, we needed a great deal of machinery.
Couldn't he have just, I don't know, made the magic a bit simpler?
A witch would say the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
And they'd go wild with these machines, making all sorts of crazy stuff happen.
So,
That's
gravity,
so cool. I'd
no.
love to try it.
I took a quick crash course before operating the machines. Not bad, hey?
I love it.
Yes, Luke. What would we do without you?
Literally, why hasn't he been here?
So when's my turn? I want to pick something up off the ground and make it fly through the air.
I wish you'd stop looking at me when you say that, Maya.
Well, in any case, I think we should head back to the courthouse.
Right you are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
It was on the judge. Yeah, I was gonna say it was outside.
The sun has risen above Labyrinthia, and has shown us our town's true form. Well, I really don't think there's any need for a verdict anymore. The witches on trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well. At last,
Where's
I can step
Barnum?
down from this seat with a clear conscience. And now, the final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
We finally did it's going to be like half an hour of just talking though, isn't it? Which isn't great. But I also don't want the game to just randomly like stop like, oh, that's the end. So, yeah. Because I want to see where Barnum is. Because why the fuck is he just disappeared? I actually thought he was going to break out in the middle of it. Now we've got the Phoenix Wright ending music. Very grateful for your help, Professor. Feeling is mutual, Mr. Wright. The gentleman always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise. I'd love to congratulate the two of you. You both did splendidly in court. Oh, it's the judge. You brought the light. You brought to life the truth about this town. Although I still find it astounding that we cannot see all this. That is insane. I cannot even begin to imagine how it was achieved. You were all given a very simple instruction when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That isn't a task, that's just... Right, that was sufficient. Oh, now I see. The strange contraptions are all made of some sort of black metal. Wait just a second. There are plenty of black objects all over Labyrinthia, aren't there? Yeah, that's right, my hair's charcoal black. I was thinking that. Ah, but it's not pure black. What? We often perceive the color black. It is in fact of being pure black. We point the type of reflections of light as color. Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black. Oh. Pure black is only counted within nature as darkness. Darkness, sir? Machines used in Labyrinthia are coated with a special material deployed by Labyrinthium ink, of course it is. It absorbs light without reflecting any. It's the only material that can be said to be pure black. Oh! I bet this invisibility cloak is also made of the same material, right? Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. That's correct, and of course, the bell tower was concealed using the very same material as well. When you think about it, this town is abounds in all things invisible. Huh? Miss Darklaw, should I say Miss Bilduke? Yes? We're differing out for now. 10 young years, your memories have been suppressed. The truth of what occurred in the belfry was invisible to me, you mean? Mr. Cantabella and your father knew it all along. They knew who actually rang the bell. What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella? As we have demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from the situation in the belfry. But if he knew all along, why didn't he say something? It was, of course, for your own good.
Don't be angry at her!
You were trying to pin the blame, you were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on Speller. Yes, I was. But if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me about that for lying, maybe Speller wouldn't have suffered so much trauma. It was your eyes, Eve. What? Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was a spell. What you saw was too much to bear. For you to bear. Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your insanity. They called you a liar then. You would probably have suffered a mental breakdown. Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town. You're mistaken in thinking it was purely for Speller's sake. It was also for you, Miss Muldook. Remember what your father wrote in his suicide note?
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking about only the town and paying no attention to me. So you moved out and broke off contact with him. But you were wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped me make the story I was weaving a reality for your sake. This could have been solved if everyone communicated. I've been so ignorant. I was so convinced father was driven to suicide by you. Your father couldn't bear the sense of guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important person to him.
Eve?
Espella! Espella, what I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption.
No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry.
You weren't?
You've always been on my side, protecting me. And even today, you saved my life.
Espella.
I also owe you an apology. After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve.
Oh.
Ah, there you are, Eve. Where were you?
Cute cat.
Your cat's called Eve.
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
What? It's all in your head.
Okay. That's cute.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
I do like the idea that like, that's really nice. Anyway, Eve, you're going to jail. I'm sure we're gonna ignore it, but I mean, like, Eve knows that she's killed like hundreds of people.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
Well, interesting.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, we're finally done. Maybe. Where's Barnum? Where's my literal knight in shining armor?
My accidental guests, Professor Layton and Mr. Wright.
I still don't understand how we got in here.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
They winked at
Don't
us.
mention it.
Or is it blinking and it's just... Yeah, no, it's just blink. Okay, I thought you should blink at
You
us.
know-
Oh, Jesus.
When I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
What? How?
Why me?
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here.
I don't understand that, but
What's
sure.
more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
So how did you...
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Ah, well, about you. How should I put it? Your arrival here was purely accidental.
You mean it wasn't planned?
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see. I shouldn't have asked. My fragile pride has suffered yet another...
I'm sorry. I cut off.
Nick, you can't escape your fate. You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
I'm glad I don't have to voice this.
Terribly sorry. The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve, for opening my eyes.
It does look like he wouldn't.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Only Newton knew the real reason.
Oh.
I am suffering from an incurable illness.
I see.
What?
Dad, you're ill. Is it serious?
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part.
This man can't make a
I
good decision
thought
to save his life.
I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally back together.
That's a bit sad.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago.
Can you imagine, like, they're all just chilling and you just hear a phone call and then everyone's like, the fuck?
They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
A wonder drug?
Why didn't you just say that?
Newton had been working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had.
Aw.
I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear, I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
No.
Of course it
Oh.
will.
I mean, yes.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
Of course.
Aw, how sweet.
Thank you.
It is a really sweet ending. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's like I get it, but Espella annoys me. It's not bad. I don't know. I'm going to drop by Mrs. Eclair's bakery. I've got something to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long. Of course not. Please do. Looks like Eve wants to come too. What? Oh, you meant the cat. Wow! Espella, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come. Awesome. Maybe let's get some tasty baked bread out of this. I thought we were going to there for a different reason. Well, anyway, I'll be off then, Professor. Pass on my regards to Mrs. Eclair, Luke. Oh, so, are we going to talk to anyone like Barnum? So, what's going to happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis. You will soon recover from memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. As of today, Project Labyrinthia is over. Ah, I see. They are free to leave if they wish. I imagine they will make a run for it. This place has turned into an habitable ruin, just like it was 10 years ago.
I have some doubts about that.
Oh.
Your Honor!
I just voice the whole thing if you're going to do this.
I now understand that this town is an artificial creation of yours. Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new town, you say?
I am no longer the judge, but, if possible, I would like to remain here.
You have my gratitude, Your Honor.
You need not address me as Your Honor anymore.
Just call me Dave.
Sir Storyteller.
Where's Barnum? That's nice. Where's Barnum?
And so, the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
This cannot be the end. Are we just gonna... It's 10 past 10. If it ends here, it ends here, but... Oh.
What did Mr. Wright, Mr. Layton, and my father talk about?
I thought that was the end credits then.
That I do not know.
Oh, a message from a friend. I'm actually going to respond quickly.
But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help.
Okay. I need my friend to
This
respond to me
time,
now, but...
the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
Illusions. So where's Barnum? Wow, we're just gonna forget Barnum existed, apparently.
Huh?
Okay, my friend's responded, but we can respond after. No. Oh, I guess the bell doesn't matter now, does it? Oh, God. Yeah, so where's Barnum? I saw Grey Ale.
What a beautiful
So
sound.
where's Smith?
Almost as if it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
Thank you, Eve.
Okay then. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Barnum.
Oh, Oh, the baby quantity. Okay, so he's just wow. Barnum's heart. The Zacharias.
all so much for everything! Espella! You take care now!
Just Estella.
You too, Mr.
Oh,
Cantabella,
never mind.
bye!
Be sure to visit us again!
You can bet on it!
I wish all of you the very best.
There's no way to hear all of that. Oh, I'm so
Mr. Wright, I knew I could count on you to stand your ground
These little
and
guns.
fight me to the very end.
Now,
Me
kid.
too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I
Edge
know
of
it's why we
course.
managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
When we get back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
London. He's hot. I fear he's hot. And he's got a cute dog. But are you telling me that's all he said? That's all he got at the end? He just got released from prison. Okay, great. Oh, that's cute. That makes sense. Right, well, I mean, we have done the game. I mean, wait. I mean, yeah. Oh! Are they together? Look at him. He's hot. I'm guessing they get together? You know what? Overall, I did enjoy the game. There were some moments where I was pissed off. Don't get me wrong. But overall, I did enjoy it. I did really like Barnum. Eve, in the end, is fine. I do like Eve, now that we know everything. Oh, look at these guys. These guys pissed me off in the trial, but honestly, it was fine. Like, I liked them. They were chill. But Mary, not so much. I lie. I like Wordsmith. I like the drunk one. What's the drunk guy's name? Amir. That's it. No, you know what? The cute little art, though. Kira. Yeah. Well, yeah, so none of them are actually bad. Oh, I really like Grail. She's adorable. Kira was fine as well. Oh, why are they at the tavern? These guys. I don't remember the guy on the left corner, but he was cool. And I liked Rouge. Even though I call it Rogue like most of them. And then we never even saw these guys, but they were the dead people. Which was fun. Freaking Foxy. Oh no! No, look at him down here. Oh wait, and this judge. Oh my god, no, that's so funny. I love that. And then these are all the knights that I loved. Oh, it's a baby. I love them. Look at that bite. Why is Zacharias? Oh. That's. Oh. He's attractive. That was really cute. Yeah. Oh, yay, we're back in the study.
You know, Professor, I feel like I've just finished reading a really long story.
Indeed, Luke. I know what you mean. It certainly was an enthralling adventure.
I wonder how Espella and the others back in Labyrinthia are getting on. I'd
Did
love
no
to
one
go
leave
back and see them.
Labyrinthia as well, though?
Although, I'd rather not have to be sucked into a book to get there.
Perhaps we should ask Carmine to come along with us.
Come here, yeah.
Great! It's a real relief he recovered from all of his injuries. But he was a bit put out when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets, Professor.
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling away in a courtroom somewhere?
I'd wager they may well be, Luke. At any rate, We must make our own preparations.
This is the same time where
There's a
Phoenix has
brand new
become
case
homeless.
that requires our attention. And that means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
I just don't understand why we didn't get to see Barnum before the end of the game, like actually around.
Hold it! What's the matter, Wright? Has the cat got your tongue?
Oh my god. Edgeworth, my
Or
love!
are you still in a holiday kind of mood? Perhaps your mind is as clouded as the English sky.
Any hints, Maya?
Not really. If only the professor were here. I think at this point you've got to use that patented spell of yours, Nick.
I was gonna say objection.
Patented spell?
Hello, Earth to Nick. Just when we think it's all over, you always use it to turn the tables.
Ah, got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word.
Yep.
Luckily, I
So
don't need
I
a
can't
witch's
believe-
scepter for this one.
Can't believe Edgeworth is just here. That's so
Save
funny.
the chit-chat for later, Wright? I've almost missed that utterly annoying spell of yours. Fine, let's hear it then.
Just take a deep breath and give it all you've got.
Well, here goes.
Objection!
Objection!
Damn. That was a cute little ending. I liked that Edgeworth was there, but my god, he looked rough. But yeah, we finally... You know what? It took longer than I thought, but also at the same time... Why is this so far over here? Oh, anyway. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm surprised it took me that long, but also I'm kind of glad that I'm actually getting done today. Because I thought it was going to drag me even longer. I mean, it was just 3 hours. If I had done a longer one yesterday, if I had realised that it was going to be this short, I would have done 2-hour ones. Here we are. Wow. I really enjoyed the game, actually, all things considered. Espella did annoy me, and I don't think that's going to change. She was just a bit too whiny, and I just didn't listen to anyone. Eve kind of oh, that's Carmine. Carmine is a weird way of saying it. He was cute. Shame we never actually got to see him. But here we are. Oh my god, that scabby right ear is insane. Ow. Okay. Oh, actually I have ripped it off. It's like one of them like orange ones where the blood is just collected. Sorry, you guys don't need to know this. I still don't know how this witch thing works. I know that Eve had to get the professor like dressed as a witch, and then they were flying in England. So what's that about? And then does this just knock them out, and then Eve takes them away? I'm assuming that's how it works. David Holt. That sounds very familiar. Those sound like very familiar names actually. Actually saying that, there's names like Tim Watson. That's such a basic name. Oh, that's that fine gentleman that he is. I wish we got more of Barnum, honestly. He's kind of just cast away at the last chapter, where he's just like, oh, well, bye, Barnum. We've never really mentioned him again. I do really like him, though. I feel like he should have added more to the end case. Like, I know he was the one who questioned it, of being like, what's Darklaw doing? But then that was it. Like, nothing happened with that. I think that was a missed opportunity to do more with Darklaw. No, Barnum. But the Darklaw twist at the end was quite fun. Very happy that it wasn't just a simple, oh, it's a spell, but we forgive her. Granted, I don't know what difference it makes forcing it onto Eve. Granted, I mean, it absolves the reason why she needs to take revenge, but it's still a weird one, because it's like, come on. Like, at the end of the day, she still lost her dad to suicide, but whatever. I don't know. I liked a lot of the characters in this as well. Overall. I will say there was... Espella just really didn't do it for me. And I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. She's a bit too whiny. And, again, I don't know if that's going to change. She was kind of just there. Being a bit of pain. What's this? Oh, that's Kira getting found. I'm just trying to think. I swear there's like... other things. I'm still... I love how Kira just disappears, but like, obviously she's fine. Well, how are they just re-hypnotized when they turn into shades then? I'd assume so. But it's really weird because it's like, I don't know. It's chill. We also didn't see anything about Grail afterwards. But I don't know. Well, we saw in like these cutscenes and stuff, and like the images they're waving off. But like, it'd be nice. That's it. I mean, there's that many characters. It would be hard. Now, see, when we flash through this, we only had 2 cases of the. No, that's a lie. We had the one in England. No, we had the one in England. Then we had the first spell one with Kira getting killed. Then we had the second one with Grey L where Maya got killed. And then we had this one. So, yeah, fair. We actually had a lot of chapters though. And then, like, the last one's very short. So all came, like, it felt like it was going long, then rushed a load, and then this trial specifically has been so long, it's insane. But yeah, I'm glad we're done. And not even in a bad way, it's just, I think I've missed streaming other games, and you know me, I probably should give myself breaks, but I really like to focus on one game. I'm hoping to do a cozy game tomorrow, or just dance. We will see one extreme or the other. The cozy game, I'll put a poll up in the chat. It should be fine. I'm just going to respond to my friend actually while the credits are going. Okay, my friend's taking me to uni so I can wake up later, thank God. Right, I don't know. It's a good game. I actually would recommend the game. I just don't think... I don't know if it holds up, I will say. I think the problem with this game is the graphics are very dated. If they remade it, it'd be cool, but I don't think they're ever remaking this game. It's like, it's the models. If it was all 2D, I think it'd actually be fine. The problem is, I don't think Phoenix... Wait, no, Phoenix Wright has been 2D. What am I on about? I do think it would have been a better game if it was all flat and not the models. Okay, well, end of credits. I enjoyed it. I can't complain too much. And there were some good characters in there, so it's fun. It would have been nice for them to actually say goodbye as well, like Phoenix and Maya, and then Luke and Professor, but whatever. Oh. Oh. I was like, oh, there's more. No, it's just the finish sign. Well, love that. Ready to click now. If I have puzzles, though, it's going to be really awkward. Yeah, like, look at Zacharias. He's just there, chilling. Great Witch Bezella was a fictional character created by the storyteller to protect the youngest speller from trauma. This spawned many mysteries that followed. They no longer need Bezella, nor the witches or witchcraft that were essential for her existence. Oh. Okay. Well done, you cleared the game. You're in a special game clear save data file. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Save the completed game, yes. Absolutely. See how silly our bonuses. We'll check out the bonuses quickly. But we have... Oh, there's a late stream. Oh yeah, see, there's no extra puzzles this time. Damn. I really did like Grail. Grail was a dog.
She's
Oh.
the identity of the Great Witch. You can't! No, you can't search it again! You just can't!
Vile witch, enemy of Labyrinthia, may the fires purge you from this land.
Damn, that was hot. Right, with that, I am going to leave it there. I think that is an end for Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. Like I said in the credits, I did really enjoy it. It was a good game. Again, graphics, I think, are the main thing that it lacks. Not even lacks, it's just... I think for the time it would have been fine. What, 2014, is it? Yeah. But it just doesn't look that good nowadays. I mean, I've always been a fan of the 2D models instead. But yeah, if it, for example, used the Professor, like, now Phoenix Wright new models, then fair, but obviously they came in later. Yeah, oh, extra content actually. Wait, we'll check it out. Because it might be puzzles. Oh. It's not. We'll leave it then. But yeah, I think that's a wrap. I don't think I need to come back and visit this. I don't think I'm missing puzzles, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JFK where I post other forms of content as well. You can join the Discord that's pinned in the chat so you know when I'm live and when I upload so you never miss anything, and you can also vote when games we play next. But yeah, tomorrow, my friend bought me a game called Whisper in the Wind, and I've also got this other game that I'm really considering buying. That's also another cozy one. So, I think I might try and do that. Tomorrow? We'll see. I'll put up a poll in the Discord. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll hopefully see you.